Good morning! Hi. How are you? Do you have a candy hangover? Probably. $6:00. It is Wednesday, November 1st.
Yo.
That means
it is the first.
Yeah, it means two things.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, it's breakfast, wake up.
So that's number one. It's the first of the month. And then, of course, that also means it's the day after Halloween.
Last night was Halloween, but even more scary. Today is the day after Halloween. People waking up with the cruel reality that Halloween fell on a weekday, a work day, a school day. Sleepy, grumpy children who stayed up late, eating candy, and parents tired from walking their children around the neighborhood last night and also eating candy. You know you did. Sure, Halloween is fun, but today will seem like the longest day of the year. This message brought to you by people who believe trick-or-treating should always be the Saturday prior to Halloween unless it falls on a weekend.
Yeah.
That should be some kind of rule. Because Halloween on the weekday is just like,
I don't know.
At the same time,
it
do you want your
sucks.
weekend to be like, I don't know.
What?
It's-
I'd
I think
rather
it's
be on the
fine.
weekend where you can, you don't go out to bars and stuff on the weekday, do you?
No.
'Cause you
no.
gotta go to
But I'm
work the
just
next day.
saying-
That's
I'm
my
just saying,
point.
But when you have kids, I think the weekday, it kind of rolls in. They go
I'm
to
very
bed.
torn on it because, Fred, I understand your logic. And then friends listening, I understand your pain as you're waking up this morning. And good morning. You can always text in 52353. Let us know if you have a Halloween candy hangover, or you can join us on the Facebook Live video stream. So, I get your logic, but I also Halloween to me is Halloween,
Yeah.
right? It's October 31st. I don't like when they switch it up. And really, that allows you the separation of, this past Saturday was grown-up Boo Bash Halloween.
Yeah.
Then you can
True.
do the children thing. And you can also say, hey, you have to go to bed.
Yeah, they
as
go
opposed
right
to
to
them
bed.
running around like it's children's New Year's Eve.
Yes,
Not
I think I'm
necessary.
okay with the weekday. I'm fine with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and did your kids enjoy a lot of candy?
I wasn't aware last night. I mean, I knew they had a couple pieces until this morning because their bags were still sitting in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and I went to move them, and there were a lot of empty wrappers in there.
You know what? Because this morning I thought about it, I'm like, Ava and Hendrix, they didn't have one piece of candy last night.
Oh, okay.
They went trick or treating, but they didn't have we just
You didn't
rolled
give them
into-
any candy.
But they didn't ask, and I didn't think about it. And I think I had one piece, one little fun size bar, and that was it.
Because they know from years past where mom doesn't let us have candy.
I know
What?
they've
But they
been
didn't
so
ask.
conditioned to
She'll
grow
slap
up
our hand away.
Yeah, into the house of no fun. They didn't even
Well,
ask.
They looked at all the candy, but they didn't
Because
take
then,
any piece of
here's the
candy.
flip side.
I don't know.
Me, Zach Jackson, who you think, oh, he's structured and rigid. You know what my kids had for dinner last night?
What?
Their trick-or-treat bag. I mean, that's it. I never fed them.
Oh.
They just started running out and doing Halloween stuff. Next thing you know, it's time to
It's
go to
late.
bed.
Yeah. They had dinner after trick or treating, but no candy.
I asked my daughter, I said, did you have anything for dinner? And she said, not really.
Halloween though, Halloween though is that day where you can get away with it and be like, okay, go to bed.
It's a
Brush your teeth, go to
freebie.
bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the kids
Dinner
and their
was
candy,
trick-or-treating.
they take it very seriously. I
Yeah.
was standing, my neighborhood is bombarded.
Yeah.
Over 400 kids this year.
Good.
Oh, good.
That's yes.
So I'd like to
not
say
for
hello
you.
to all of you strangers who like to come and hang out in my neighborhood. But I was standing in front of my neighbor's house with one of my other friends in the neighborhood. And his daughter decides she's going inside. And she's probably about 12 years old. And she walks over with her full, teeming, just over jack-o'-lantern of Halloween candy. And she hands it to him. And she says, here, hold this for me. Don't drop any or you'll be up all night finding it.
Ooh.
I was like,
Oh, dang.
Enforcing the
Damn,
rules.
Daniel.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
serious though.
Serious.
So how many bags of candy did you go through?
All.
Like
You
how
went
many
through all
bags
of-
did you have?
Oh, man, I don't know.
About 20
Lost
bags?
count.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those really big bags with all the crap in it and
Uh-huh.
everything. And for the most part, everyone was good until I realized when I was just about out of candy at the end of the night, I looked up and I thought, I have seen this young Asian Batman at least twice now. Repeat offenders coming through.
Oh.
Did he have a mask on?
No, he did not. He had his outfit on, and he just. I only recognized him because of his ethnicity. I'm like, wait a minute, you have been here before.
Yeah.
And as I put what I had was the last piece of candy in my bag, he looks over because my kids were done, and their bags just happened to be sitting next to me. He goes, "Can I have some of that?" I said, "Get out of here right now. You're done. All right,
You got to go.
Out of here, Batman."
Yeah.
Oh.
You go away now, Batman.
Where is his parents?
They were right there. I'm like, how do you let your kids go to a house a second time and a third time?
They say, "Oh, we're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Let's make another loop around."
No, don't be looping around in my neighborhood. I got enough people as it is.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what? I had mental picture. Salad next year.
Salad.
Yep.
Yep.
You're a radish kid next
That's
year.
right.
I got you.
I'll
do
be
what
on
you
the
gotta
lookout
do.
for that guy.
I will be ready for that. So good time for the
Yeah.
most part.
Good.
Yeah.
Repeat offenders. That was about the only thing that bothered me last night.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Freddie
Well,
Mac.
otherwise-
Annoying.
I'm assuming no trick or treaters at your house whatsoever.
You know what? And I'm helping Katie move into the new house and everything. We're in the process of doing that. And as we're leaving out to take a bunch of stuff over to the new place, kids are walking around my neighborhood. I'm like, where were you kids last year? No one came to the door. I bought a crap ton of candy
You did last year. You were very excited to hand out candy. Nobody came to your house.
No one.
So then now when you don't buy candy,
The year I don't buy candy and I'm actually in the middle of like moving stuff and busy, there were kids walking around the neighborhood. As I'm driving out, I'm seeing all these costumes, kids in costumes with their parents. And I'm like, where were y'all last year?
my house.
Yeah.
Probably.
Always my house.
They took a year off from your neighborhood and they actually stayed in their own neighborhood. I'm assuming they are from my neighborhood.
Something. Boy, they start early and they end late at my house.
I felt really bad. Because as I'm leaving, the kid was walking up the steps near my house and I was like, oh, like I don't have any candy. I'm sorry. I'm actually moving some stuff. I'm on the way out. And Katie was like, it's okay. It's okay. I felt really bad because I wanted to give out candy.
But where were you last year? That's the question.
Yeah. I don't know where they were last year.
Hope you guys had a good Halloween. Secret Sound jackpot is over $1,500 at 7 o'clock. Suzanne Northrup tickets go on sale at 8 at K92radio.com. So get ready for that. Hot list rolling next.
Why did Adele turn down a $1 million gig? And some scary stuff went down yesterday on the Wendy Williams show. We'll talk about that in the hot list.
Wow, wait a minute. Yeah, what are you going to do?
There's nothing I could do with that. I had no candy. I did not go buy candy. Yeah, and that's what I kind of thought last year. I was like, all right, well, maybe because it's an apartment, people go to neighborhoods or houses or whatever. Okay.
If you are in your house, you would think to go to,
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah.
Hi, Crystal.
Yeah. I mean, I thought they
Angel,
would, but then they didn't
Brad,
last year, and then-
Gary, what up? Yeah, I know. One of the curse of our neighborhood, because it's a good neighborhood, and one woman was telling me this as she's walking down. She's like, "You guys are one of the few like streets where everybody does Halloween. Like in these other streets, there's like 3, and everyone else says, you want to know why? Because all my house. Hey, where's everybody? They're in my house. Yeah, mine was. I do the same dumb thing every year where early on when I have like the big volume candy stuff all dumped in there, I think, oh my God, I got a ton of candy. I'll give all these kids 2 pieces. Hey, happy Halloween. And then I'm like, oh God, wait, we got to go down to 1. And I start running out. Dylan. He says, I took the opportunity to clean out my cupboard and give the kids stuff I didn't really want. Yes, just because you don't want them either. I get it. You have to talk into your microphone also. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. What up? What up? I'm not sorry. It's all right, Dylan. I forgive you. You were suspended from the show for 4 seconds, just in my mind, but now you're back. All right, let me open this.
Babe.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, so Adele, she turned down a $1 million gig.
Yeah, doesn't
Now-
surprise me at all. I told you, I think she's going to turn down that entire Vegas residency thing, and that's like $50 million.
Yeah, she turned it right on down because they wanted some Arab billionaires. They wanted her to sing for them.
Arab billionaires, yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
and they wanted her to sing, and she says, no, I have to weed my garden.
Wow,
yeah,
that's
well,
how
I mean, that's kind of, that's some shade.
You
though,
can't
right
hide
there.
money. I'm
Yes.
busy with my garden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she had a garden.
Which
Wow.
I don't know if she actually weeds her garden. I would
Shiz
never.
people, I think.
I would actually. It's one of the worst jobs ever. Is weed your garden. It's right up there with mulch. But I think that's her saying, "Don't need to. Don't need to leave my house." Especially,
But
when you get into those, it's an Arab billionaire. You don't know what their ties are.
But a lot of celebrities do it.
Oh,
I think even Beyonce did it.
and-
I
Mariah
think
Carey.
J-Lo did too. But
Yep.
they pay them lots of money,
They
man.
do it. There are a lot of
Yeah.
Russian billionaires too.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of them are shady.
Very shady,
Yeah,
but they
you
take
don't
that
know.
money.
Don't
Yeah,
get me
but-
wrong. I'd also take that money.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like,
But
take
we
that, take-
need it. We would like to have it. If you're Adele,
Yeah.
you'd rather weed your garden.
Zach saying one phone call. I'm
Right,
there.
but I will
Yeah,
say
yeah.
this. If an Arab billionaire called me and said, hey, will you come do the show for $100? The answer is no.
Oh, I'm not going to leave the house for less than a million.
So that's
right?
for Adele, $1 million is $100. That's really
It
the way
really
you
is
have to
because
think
they
of
say
it.
that she made $69.4 million over the past year with her sales and
Yeah.
touring. So
Yeah.
she's not worried about
So
that
that's
$1 million.
that's about
No.
1% of your salary. Hey, I'll
Yeah.
pay you 1% of your salary to drive to Afghanistan. No, I'm good. I'm cool. I'll be
Good
right
on
here.
that
I'm
16-hour flight.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
cool.
now this was scary. I did watch the video several times of Wendy
Yeah.
Williams because she passed out on live TV.
She did. Here it is.
She was in costume, by the way.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, she was
just-
dressed up as the Statue of Liberty.
Yep, so here she is, Wendy Williams, in all her. She's about the same height as the Statue of Liberty. So here you go.
It's time for our How You Doing Halloween costume contest. We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started.
That's where you can tell there's a flutter in
Yeah.
the voice.
Oh,
Our first caress.
she starts to tilt back, drops, cut to commercials.
Yeah, she just.
Yeah, it was scary. If you watch the video, people thought that they were thinking that was a fake video, but she's
Yeah.
saying no, it was all real. She was dehydrated,
Yeah,
overheated,
and I do believe it was real, but it was so
dramatic.
over the top dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Is it? She stops.
Yeah, her eyes just kind of got big, and
And then she sort of twirled
Yeah.
and then did this fall. And again, I think it was totally legit. And you know what? She's a champ. She did the rest of the show.
Yeah.
That was not a stunt. I'm overheated in my costume and I did pass out. But you know what? I'm a champ and I'm
Yes,
back.
you are, Wendy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
It's good for her.
And she'll be back today.
I've fainted before, and it's not. I've fainted because of dehydration.
Yeah.
Multiple times. It's not a fun thing, and that's a long fall for somebody that's tall.
Well, she joked
in
about
heels and all that
she
kind of
joked
stuff.
about that last week, where she said, "You know what?" Because she was talking about whatever was going on, and she said, "For me to fall to pass, I would pretend to pass out." And she said, "But I'm such a big woman. She
Yeah.
said I have to gently pass out."
Yeah, but
so
you
she
have-
was
when
making a
you're-
joke out of something else.
Yeah, but when
And-
you're in that moment, you can't control anything.
No,
like
no.
if you're gonna go, you know it, and you can't. There's nothing you can do
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
And Monica,
1 second.
did you pick up on that subtle jab that Fred threw at you?
What?
What?
You're talking about how when he fainted, and it was just such a big deal because he's so tall. I mean, I think he was basically saying to you, you're just down. That's it. There's no big deal.
I'm
already
just,
low to
you're
the
trying to say
ground.
I'm
It's not
low,
a-
so I just go and tilt over.
I mean, when
It's
you are,
it's no fun for you
me
either.
and Kevin
but
Hart just
Yep.
fall over.
when you are
know?
so much
He's
shorter than
short.
Kevin Hart, it's just sort of like a bug falling
Oh
over. It's
man,
like, you just
That's
kind
all.
of tip
Dang it.
over, you know, like a
We're already there.
teapot.
It's like a baby falling. They do it
Yeah.
all the time.
But
They
it's
get
really-
right back up.
It's
They're
really
used to it.
dangerous for you. And I
Yeah.
mean, Wendy Williams, I mean, gosh,
Painful.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And really quick, though, A-Rod and J-Lo are going strong. And he even brings up, A-Rod, he brought up their first date. He says that he was so nervous to be on a date with J-Lo that he ran to the bathroom and sent her a flirty text. And he says that you're sexy AF, which you have to Google that for yourself. But so that was his text to J-Lo, the very first.
It's AF and fancy.
And
that's what he was
fancy.
saying.
You fancy, hon?
You are very fancy. I suppose that's a good test balloon on that first date. If she's, oh my God, I can't believe it. All right, cool, date's over. You know, and then you can move on. 6:15. Next, has your belly button ever been used as an ashtray? Monica's has. Details next on your thing. Dong, dong, dong.
Yeah, the video was really scary.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't imagine Wendy passing out any other way, to tell you the truth.
It was
Like,
kind
'cause
of
it's windy.
dramatic.
I would.
I don't know if I believe the dehydration thing for sure.
Somebody said you
I
didn't
can't
get
tell
checked
her
out.
what.
It's a stroke.
Yeah,
Everybody said
I was
that.
thinking that, or
No,
maybe
she's
even drug related or
They
something.
went
I don't
hard
know.
saying, you need to get checked out. It's a stroke, Wendy. You're having a stroke.
Thank you, WebMD.
Yeah. And other
Yeah.
people said she's back on drugs again because her past she was like on coke.
Liberty Flames.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying,
but I
Fred.
don't think she's back on drugs.
Huh?
If you could do Liberty Flames, please.
And people said it's because you talk about people, Wendy, and what's going on in your marriage, Wendy.
Yeah, the internet is
So they were
it's a
instead of
beautiful place.
yeah.
Whatever. But it was, I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, it almost just, I am fainting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was practically that. It was like if you wanted someone to do that in a movie to be overly dramatic, then
Yeah.
that's what it would be. Who do you think you are? Thunder, 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 thunder. Oh, man. All right. Why did my feed crapped out here? Hang on. Hi. I don't know what you're saying because my thing went away. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Dollar Shine. Yep, Danielle. It's too bad you have to do it anyway, so go in there and do it. We're doing it as well. No, of course not. None of it. Nobody got rest. This is like this is almost as if everyone was required to work on New Year's Day. Yep. Brad was just like you, Freddie Mac. Bought a ton of candy, and oh, good. No kids came, so he had to eat it all himself in sorrow.
That's no fun at all, man. It's weird. I can't believe I was that excited just for that huge letdown.
Okay. Thank you. Jerry says, I just realized I know who Freddie Mac is. Hi, Nikki. And who is Freddie Mac?
Who am I?
Or do you must know Jerry Griffin. Hi, Crystal.
Jerry.
Yes.
Hi, Kayla. Katie. Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang. The day after the day. Teachers today dealing with children who can't focus.
Oh, I know.
And with stomach aches.
Oh.
And probably overtired.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's a lot to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
More power to you, teachers.
I do need to check in with my wife this morning, see what the children are like. It was one of those days. I mean, I don't really ever want to wake up at 3:30 in the morning, but I don't fully mind the fact that I am not there to deal with the children this morning. I'm kind of okay with that today.
Do you think that a lot of kids are going to ask for candy for breakfast? Like, can I just have one piece?
Probably a lot of the heathen ones that come through the neighborhood. I was griping before. I said, my only gripe is the people that come through twice. And then I realized I had more gripes than that. Because another one, is this a new thing, or did I just pick up on it this year? Is people who had 2 trick-or-treat bags, but didn't really offer any explanation as to why. Like, they sort of just handed me both of them, and I thought...
Oh, they handed you both?
Yeah. And I'm thinking, wait.
Unless they had,
2
like,
bags.
a baby.
What is this? Yeah, and there's always, I think they put a rock in a stroller, and they just push it around, and they make you just assume there's a baby out on the street somewhere.
Yeah.
Since they handed you both bags, I would assume that they had a baby somewhere.
Yeah. But again, you know how I feel about babies and trick-or-treating and that sort of stuff.
I mean, I had 2 bags, but it was I had one bag for the homes that I wasn't really, if we weren't familiar with the families, then we had the bag for stranger, like the stranger
danger bag.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't bring them both up to the same house.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, so I think that was a baby somewhere. And they said, "Oh, this is for the baby."
Yeah. So that one with the and there's too many on my street. There are too many people coming all at the same time for me to question really anything. Because I mean, I got someone with 2 bags, but then I'm not exaggerating, 20 kids behind them.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of throwing it as fast as I can.
Right.
Don't doubling up on me. Also, we're just going to have to band together, and they universally agree that 8 p.m. is the cutoff. You can't be coming around after 8.
I thought that was a cutoff.
I know. But then at about 8:20, I'm out of candy at that point. We're just sitting because we had fire pit and everything. And they're walking up. I said, nope. Sorry.
Out.
Yeah. Lights off. Just because the fire's burning, the lights off, just so you know.
The house lights are off.
Yeah.
It's
The lights
amazing
off,
the
there's no
heights. Yeah, it's amazing the heights that these people go through. A lot of parents go through to get candy or extra candy or more than enough candy for their kids or for the lack thereof.
For themselves.
Yeah.
And it is a
weird.
It's sort of I think it's some sort of human instinct that comes out of you just want it, even though it's not that big a deal. Because I thought about that too. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to run out of candy and I'm not going to have any. And then it occurred to me, I am a grown-ass man. I can go to the store and buy a Snickers bar whenever I want.
know.
And usually I don't. So why am I so attached to this Snickers bar right here?
Absolutely.
Oh, but there won't be any for me.
No, you're good.
I think it's some sort of hunter-gatherer thing.
Yeah.
It's some sort of primal instinct.
No, but for real, I do.
Probably.
I think
It'll
I
be
do.
a whole lot cheaper today. That's the thing about November 1st.
It's on sale right now. I can go get it for
basically get it for
$1.
free.
I could take a bath in Twix today for $4 if I wanted to.
Yep.
And yet I'm holding on to them last night like I have been living in the woods for a year without food. And that's what everyone is. I mean, children just running through the streets, stabbing each other with tridents, fighting over candy. It didn't actually happen.
No.
But, you know. It is. It's something about, and the parents, too, it's just a weird competitive nature that I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Other things I don't understand, Monica's belly button.
No.
With the
My
fact
belly
that
button's been through some stuff.
your belly button has been through some
Yeah.
stuff. I mean,
It's
it's
traumatic experiences,
yeah.
so.
We're calling it BBP, belly button problems.
Ah.
Monica's belly button is kind of large.
What? It's
just-
kind of like
You have an innie or outie?
I have an innie.
Outer.
I have
You
an innie belly button.
But
And
it's
I
just-
actually was burned in my belly button as a kid. So
Burned?
Yeah, a cigarette. Went in
So
my
it's a
belly button.
big scarred
Yeah.
belly button.
Somebody put
scarred.
out a cigarette on your belly button?
by accident. But
By
it's a long story.
accident?
Yeah, but it's an accident. I was a kid. But anyway,
They
yeah,
were
it's
playing.
nice.
You have to understand, Monica grew up in Bedford County, so they didn't have TV, so they
doesn't
used to
make
play games like Ashtray.
It actually happened twice. It happened twice.
Twice?
It happened twice as a kid.
That's
and
a
I was
terrible
like,
game.
Don't
Yeah.
you understand now, Fred, how big that belly button is?
No.
That's what we have. It happened twice.
It happened
my
twice,
gosh.
So that is
Big in circumference, and it's burnt.
it was a
permanently.
burnt belly button for a
Oh
while.
my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
it was
scary.
burnt.
That's my
Put
worst
some
nightmare.
Vaseline in it and keep on going.
Yep.
Like it was just normal. It is an everyday thing.
No, it's my cousin
You guys
Esther.
belly buttons aren't burnt?
You never use
What?
your belly button as an ashtray? What?
As an ashtray. No, but my cousin Esther, she did it. And it happened twice, and it was with Esther.
And she's sitting there just holding her cigarette, her lit cigarette, in the
Yeah.
sitting down,
'Cause I
I'm
remember
assuming,
the
because you're a
pain of
little
it.
kid, and you walk up too close to it with your stomach out.
Yeah. But you understand, like, when she's sitting down the level, and I'm a kid, so I was
Right.
like walked right into
I
it.
guess, because I was wondering myself, I'm like, who holds their cigarette at child's belly button
Yeah.
height? That's pretty low.
That
That's
is
pretty
low.
low to the ground.
Yeah.
But what kid walks into it like with their stomach out? Like,
Well, I was a heavier kid, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
if you
but
see some
still.
pictures, you would understand too. And yeah, I always had like my belly.
belly button's like a bullseye. You got to hit it right on the mark. You know,
Well, she hit it right on the mark.
You got to understand,
amazing.
Monica was known to steal sticks of butter out of the refrigerator and eat them in the closet.
Yeah.
So there was... It's
was
almost
different.
as if your belly button got burned a little, and your mother probably said, "Just rub some of that butter you stole on it. It's good
Yeah,
for
just a little
burns."
bit. It works, yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
that is amazing. Like it's just a regular day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got bit. I
Things
got
like
burned
that
by
happen.
a cigarette.
Just
Things
okay.
happen.
Things like that happen, you know.
But yeah, and things
my
are
gosh,
different
no.
depending on where you grow up, and then just there are different forms of entertainment for different neighborhoods. We have Kevin Hart tickets at 8:50.
Sure.
Kevin Hart is coming to the Berglund Center in Roanoke.
Right.
Monica's ashtray belly button is coming to the Body Camp store. For a one-night engagement. I mean,
Hey!
that's the kind of stuff they do.
Amazing.
Different
It's
people
different. It's
enjoy
different.
different things. Is what it is.
Oh my gosh. Twice.
I know, twice. That's that one. All right, I am on board for this.
Okay.
In the Scoopla, there is a movement to kill something off, and I say yes.
Oh.
Let's kill it. Let's take it down. We don't need it anymore. I'm done with you, Ben Franklin. I'm on board for the movement.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of sun and clouds today, getting to 61. And clouds tonight, 43 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
And just to be clear, Monica, you have the best belly button on the show. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you.
I have yet to see it, so I'm not going to agree with that.
Just a little burn. What are you trying to do?
I want to see it.
Her belly button has character. It's like an old house. The same thing,
You
okay?
so-
Those scars are character.
That is
That's what it
character.
is.
Thank you.
Exactly. Hi, Brooke.
What was I supposed to read there?
Liberty.
Yeah, I didn't have it ready. Sorry. I couldn't remember if it was Buffalo Wild Wings. I was like,
Whatever.
too late.
Oh, yeah, David, you can't do that in my street because the street's closed, so they can't follow around in their cars. So there's that. Huh?
What for Liberty?
I don't know. It's the Liberty.
Oh, okay.
I will say people actually paid attention.
There's no Liberty in here.
Liberty University Athletics. Liberty Flames home game.
Nope, no copy.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, well.
Don't care then. Oh, Hillary's back in Charleston. I do love me some Charleston.
I know people like they were
Driving slower.
They were driving slowly through the neighborhoods, and I'm like, oh look, yes.
Yeah. The neighborhood where we're moving, there's supposed to be a ton of kids, like ton of trick or treating all the time.
Yeah.
And stuff, which is fine. Like I am ready to enjoy that.
I used to get
It's
none.
such a little thing, like, but I'm excited to do that.
That neighborhood used to get a lot of trick or treaters. My street did not. The block I was on because it was on a hill, so they don't like hills. So I would only get a couple.
Huh? It is kind of.
But
cool.
it's
Oh, you
have
go
a
ahead.
street like like your street.
No,
God, I'm so tempted to like.
Monica's like, here, let me
I was
keep
like-
walking. Let me move this over here.
No, but with your street, it's it's easier. I think for families to say, okay, this one street, we tackle this one street, we're done, and then you also feel comfortable with the candy too, because you don't want to. I mean,
it is interesting though that even on my street, which is only a slight incline from my house to the other house. I was telling you that's like my house is here and their house is there. Way more people walk the other side of the street and don't come back. I see them walk down, they never come back. I'm like, man, it's interesting. I mean, it's really not that much uphill, but it is any level of uphill is too much for some people. They're out.
Yeah, because the street behind us, I mean, people walk that street and they're done. Like, okay, time to go home.
Angel would like to know if you get nervous when someone's smoking around you.
You know what?
Like residual
I get nervous, but I get nervous not because of that, but just because of hair. I feel like the products that I use in my hair.
Flammable.
I really do. Like I get nervous. I'm like I don't want anything too close.
Do you like bonfires?
Yeah, I mean I like them, but I don't.
Monica
I
also
stay a
has
distance away.
she has BBP part 2. There's belly button problems, but also black bun problems. So she doesn't want it to catch on fire because of all the product in it.
Stuff, man.
Because my mom told me about a guy that his hair caught on fire at the laundromat, and they had to call. They had a payphone. They had to call 911 but he had smoked a cigarette, and it was really the curl. And she'll tell you about
that
that
activated.
Yes. And at the laundromat, man, when we had to go to the laundromat, there was I would wear flip flops, and this one dude I never forget. He spit, and I'm like, you sit on the washing machine as a kid and dangle your feet. And I did, and you would sit there, and I was sitting next to it.
No, we had one in our house.
It was in the basement.
Yeah,
no,
I know.
But as a kid, we had later on you put a washer dry, but we still like go to the laundromat.
Right.
And we sat there.
Wait, you had a washer dryer,
we had a
but
washer,
you
but
went
my
to the
mom
laundromat anyway.
Big loads, you take them to the laundromat.
Like the community.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, you just knock out a big load because they had the big.
I don't think it was. She didn't
They
like
had the big
community.
boys.
It was when the stuff was really gross and dirty. She took it to the laundromat instead.
Well, you have a lot. You have a lot of stuff. You got a lot of kids.
Yeah, so they got like a big shark sheet.
She had 2 kids.
No, but with my nieces and nephews were always there. So Angel and Sean were all the same age.
That's right, because they're the same age as you.
Yeah, so we take the clothes to the big boys, and I would sit there though on the washing machine and dangle my feet. And this one guy walked by and he had dip in his mouth. I never forgot. He spit in the trash, but it landed half in the trash, half on my big toe.
Something like splattered out.
Yes, and it was so. I remember having dip on my foot. I'm like, what the heck?
Ew.
I was like, but there was like adventures at the laundromat.
You could write a book about your experience.
Hanging out with Lucinda Barton.
I
think she's on Facebook.
That is amazing. I don't know how you walk in.
Tales from the laundromat.
Like, did you cry? Like, was it like, ow, it hurts? Or did you enjoy
I cried.
it?
No, I didn't.
I don't know. I got a lot of questions.
No,
Still,
I didn't enjoy that. No.
we have not resolved this.
No, and then when I say we burned,
This
I'm
child
talking about,
endangerment. Child
I'm
endangerment.
talking about black. Like it was like
Same thing happened twice.
Psychic medium Suzanne Northrup communicates with your lost loved ones, dead people.
Mm-hmm.
She talks of the dead. Hope for the holidays is Thursday, November 16th at the Holiday Inn Tanglewood in Roanoke. Tickets on sale, 8 a.m., K92radio.com.
Yep, you got to get them right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people, they sell out so fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Do
That's
not
awesome.
wait. You're going to miss out.
Yep. And what happens is if you don't get tickets in time, you end up at an insurance seminar in the salon room next door at the Holiday Inn Tanglewood. Yeah, so that's how it works. So you don't mess around. There'll be good seats available, but if you wait too long, you will end up in one of those here's how you make money flipping houses seminars.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hello, Roanoke.
Yep, and then they try to get you to buy the whole video process afterward. Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, man.
So do not delay.
Yep. Today, 8 o'clock.
Trying to save you from having homework. You're welcome.
Seriously.
Nobody wants homework today.
No.
We're going to get rid of something next. I want it done. Kill it off.
Go away.
Yeah, and there's a movement. It's not exactly in this area, but I feel like we can latch on to the movement and make it happen here, too. We're done. We don't need to be following these old rules anymore. I will explain next in the Scoopla. Secret sound right at 7 o'clock. It's over $1,500. That's your money. Take it.
What clip do we have where it's like, kill him, we want to blah blah. What movie is that?
That's Pee Wee Herman. I say we hang him.
Yeah.
I say we
Every time
hang
you
him,
say
then we
it
kill him.
With Scoopla, with the T's, every time you say it, I think about that. So. I see you. Kill him. Yeah. Yeah.
Hang him, then we kill him.
What up, Patty? I haven't followed a lot of it. Because when Zach said that, being an Uber driver, like, I'm just now getting the details. Sure. What time did it happen?
What was it?
Yesterday afternoon.
It was like midday.
Evening.
Oh.
Afternoon. I remember.
It was after the gym. It's probably like 2.
Oh.
I remember
Oh.
last night it was like 7-ish, and I was like flipping through the stations or whatever, and Star Country had this like it wasn't music, and I was like it made me stop and listen. It was like the ABC News or something talking about it, and I caught it like in the middle, and I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
I thought I read something about it on Twitter before that, but wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Star Country's airing.
We're going to do, all right, so we'll do Kevin Hart. We're going to do a prize on the weird injuries thing. Choice of either an Earth Fair gift card or Rail Yard dogs.
Okay.
Woo woo.
Boo oobs.
Woo doo doo doo.
Stand by.
My knuckles hurt. Let's Scoopla.
Yeah, done with it. Don't want it anymore. Done. Forget Ben Franklin. Done with Ben Franklin.
I say we kill him. Yeah! I say we hang him, then we kill him. Yeah! I say we stomp him. Yeah! Then we tattoo him. Yeah! Then we hang him. Yeah! And then we kill him. Yeah! I say we let him go.
No! Of course, Ben Franklin's gone anyway. Daylight savings.
Oh.
Out! Let's get it out.
Yeah.
Now is the time. We need to start the movement.
What
I'm
is
done
that?
with
Is
it.
that this weekend?
Yeah. Coming
Oh.
up Sunday, I believe.
It
So what
is.
do we do? Gain an hour, right?
This is the one where it's the fall back. So
We
you
like
do
this
get
one.
your extra hour of sleep, but
Because-
then you also get the sun setting shortly after lunch.
I don't like that.
No.
Lunch.
It is, like, but it does feel like that.
Basically,
It's like
you're
3
right.
o'clock. It starts getting dark. You're like,
Yeah.
oh no.
It's sadness, and I don't like it. And
is sad.
There's no, you know what? We don't need it anymore because we have electricity and we have the ability to use lights and lamps and things like that. So whatever their logic was back in the day of farmers or almanacs or candles, I don't know what it was. Because, we're talking Ben Franklin times here.
Yeah.
What else do we do from Ben Franklin times?
Nothing.
No.
That I can
Right.
that I know of.
I mean, if we don't still abide by the fashion rules of 1776.
True.
Yep. Nobody has their fife and their musket running around
nah.
today.
Yeah, but if we don't use daylight savings, the sun's still going to go down earlier.
Well, I know, I understand that, but it doesn't have to go down so early. And
Right.
we'll just compromise. But here's where it's never going to work: is we have to come together as a world and all say, you know what, we're just shifting a half hour. That's it. Everyone shift a half hour right now, and then we'll never shift again. We'll stay on
good.
this time.
Yeah, why do we do it?
I don't. It's just. It
it's-
seems ridiculous and weird after when you think about it. You think, wait, we just randomly move an hour from time
Yeah,
to
it's
time.
like, why?
Yeah. So there is a movement. This is specifically in Massachusetts, and I do understand because I grew up in Massachusetts. This guy wants them out of the Eastern time zone. There's another time zone nearby that's called the Atlantic time zone, and that's where Puerto Rico is and some parts of Canada where they don't do daylight savings. They just stay the same time all the time because in Massachusetts, and he's right, the sun goes down at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. it's dark because of where they are and where they're located and all that stuff. It's 4 o'clock, and that's sad.
That is very sad. Ugh.
How about the kids in the
Oh.
morning in the bus? Forget them.
Yeah.
What about grown-ups and after
Yeah.
work and
I
things
like
like
when
that?
the sun sets at like 9 p.m. When, in the
I
summer
know.
where it's like, oh, it feels like it's just so much day.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
however the sun is timed, it's not going to change, though.
But
I'm with you. I love sun setting at 9 o'clock, but wanting that isn't going to change
Well, but
anything.
I know, but we're
it's
trying to
going
push
to
for
change
it.
it by an hour. If we don't do this, then the sun won't set at 5, and it would just be 6 instead, and we'd be okay with it. It's not as late. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, it's not going to be 9 p.m. because it's wintertime. I do understand that science and the globe and all that stuff.
Okay.
But I also understand that it's silly that we do this thing now.
It is a little weird. Time just moves.
And people say stuff like, well, I hate waking up in the morning when it's dark. Well, welcome to our life, okay?
Well, yeah. Come on over.
It's still dark right now, and I've been up for 3.5 hours. So, you figure out ways to survive. All of those ways come in coffee. It's all in coffee or cocaine, but I don't recommend that one. I recommend coffee.
Coffee,
That's a hell of a
yes.
drug.
Yeah, it is. It's what I recommend. Fact or bullcrap? I get coffee. Not the,
Yes, coffee,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. If you have a lot of black licorice in your trick-or-treat bag, 1, you live in a weird neighborhood.
Yes.
2, it might kill you. I will
Kill you?
explain in fact or bullcrap
Ugh.
next on your thing.
Ugh. I don't like black licorice.
No, I don't like that at all.
Don't you? You like black licorice?
I do.
Like jelly beans and black.
I'm not
You like
going.
black jelly beans?
I do.
Yeah. I think it's the same flavor.
Yeah, it is. That's the same. You don't like it. Mm-hmm. Though actually, I will tell you, the worst
Whatever.
jelly bean I think is the white jelly bean.
What's that? Is that mystery flavor?
It's like gross flavor. Sometimes it's pineapple-y.
Oh, yeah.
They're just bad.
I'm not really a jelly bean person.
So yeah, sometimes it's that.
Pina colada.
Getting caught in the
How is
rain.
it sometimes? You can't just change it, make it the flavor that
There
it
are
is.
rules. If
Yeah.
you're black, you're this color, and you're this flavor.
Black
That's
is
how it
always
works.
Shit. So, yeah.
Brooke Halloween was good, crowded, crazy. I had like 4. I have to get the official count. Somebody down the street does the count. But I heard rumblings of 400 plus this year, which is just insane. And Cynthia, screw those farmers. They don't need it. And again, these are farmers from 1776 when wild turkeys, I think, were just walking the streets because there were no streets, that sort of thing. They don't need it, man. And nobody has ever asked a farmer because, it's an extra hour in the morning for the farmers. Maybe the farmers wouldn't mind sleeping in an extra hour until the sun came up. How about that? Nobody asked them. How about that? Farm me outside. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Ruth. I can find a slow hands. Do in a floor and a nor. I could not figure out. I mean, maybe it's just because I've done it in the past, but I had our street was closed. So, and a lot of what people do on our street is you don't sit at your porch. Everyone kind of puts like a fire pit in their driveway, and you just kind of sit in your driveway, and then the kids just walk up to you and you hand out the candy. So it's much easier that way. So I'm doing the fire pit, and I put this one log on, and man, if it didn't smell like steak, like it smelled like steak. And then this dude walks by and goes, "Are you making ribeyes?" I'm like, "I know. It smells like meat over here. I don't know why."
I'm going to eat this damn log.
And then another kid comes up and goes, "Do you have barbecue?" I know, it smells like food. Maybe it was just like the oils and the... I don't know. The K92 Secret Sound is over $1,500 at 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, you could win $1,000 in the pop quiz. I'm feeling good today. I see my list. I'm tapping into you, the person who knows pop culture. This is a winnable day here. We're going to get a winner. I'm feeling it. It's coming. So go to the Blue Eagle Facebook page. Get your 3 free answers. Person didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And they missed 2 of the ones that would have been free.
Yep,
That
that's
cost them
free
$20.
Get your money.
That's a lot of candy you could have bought to give out to other children you don't know. I mean, you think about that. Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Fact or Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zach! Fact or Bullcrap is a grudge match of 2 listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a $25 gift certificate to Earth Fair, which is the new grocery store on Franklin Road in Roanoke. Opens on November 8th. Celebrate that grand opening with the ribbon-cutting ceremony on the 8th. First 100 people in line will receive a mystery gift card valued at up to $500. Start calling now. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. We start with caller 9. Pick 2 contestants. Go head-to-head. People of Earth. This is Fact or Bullcrap. I just want to poop your pants. I'll tell you this much. Yeah, I was telling you before we started the show there, Monica. The first thing, I was like, first things first, what I'm doing today, expense report. And I want all of it. I'm like, give me it.
Give me my... Hello, you call it 1?
Do the Monica.
Give me
my money.
Give me my money. Color 2. Color 3. Color 4. Color 5.
Stand by while we set up these callers. Hi. Let's do this now. Secret sound is coming. 7 o'clock.
In the arena of fate.
Our Bullcrap.
Factor Bullcrap is true false with a screw and you. So let's meet our contestants. We say good morning first to Whitney. Good morning, Whitney.
Good morning.
Whitney, do you have children in your house?
I do.
Okay. Are they up yet today?
No.
Okay. Is that planned or are they just Halloween hungover?
They usually always sleep until 7.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Listen to all of the parents that hate Whitney right
I
now.
know, right?
I gotta get my kids up at 6:30,
Man.
6
Yeah.
o'clock. Ah,
They
blah,
must not be school aged.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
okay.
that's
That
why
makes sense,
too. Because
okay.
I mean, my kid's got to be on the bus in like 10 minutes. So if she's
Yeah.
getting up at 7. She's going to school in her underwear, which nobody wants that either. Let's see what we got here. Courtney.
Hi.
Courtney, what do you do for a living?
I am a full-time nursing student.
Okay, there you go. Very nice. Doing
That's a good
stuff.
living.
Taking
Yep.
people's blood.
Oh, I
and
know.
other things as well. Whitney, would you like to go first or second in the game today, Whitney?
Second.
All right, Whitney, you will go second. Courtney, you will go first. Here's the deal. Factor Bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is Factor Bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw. You force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
Courtney, your question in round 1, fact or bullcrap. Courtney, according to a new survey, the most common phobia is the fear of heights. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Courtney.
I'm going to go with bullcrap on that one.
Is
Correct.
Yep. Heights is 2.
Probably spiders.
Spiders is
Yeah.
1. Yeah. Nobody likes spiders.
Spiders are so
No.
stupid.
8 eyeballs.
What's the
Just-
point?
I don't like a cluster of eyeballs. That's what bothers me.
Yeah, all them legs
Yeah.
too. It's just
Yeah.
there's a lot going on. Heights is number 2. Small spaces, claustrophobia. That
Yeah.
one. That was
Yeah.
number 3. Deep water 4. Death 5.
Ah, well.
I gotta be honest. My first one, death. Don't like death.
Nah.
Not
And
a
maybe
fan.
if all the other ones can lead to death, that's why I'm still afraid of death. So, yep, number
That
1
should be
for
number
me,
1.
death. Whitney, here's your question in round 1. Factor bullcrap, Whitney. The A&E and Nickelodeon networks used to be on the same channel. One during the day and one at night. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Whitney.
I'm going to go with fact.
Is? Yeah.
Correct.
Really? Because Nickelodeon was for kids.
Yeah.
Right.
And they used to end it at like 7, 8 o'clock as, hey, it's bedtime. And then they would start A&E would be on the same channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how it used to work.
All right, Whitney and Courtney, you're tied 1-1.
Back when Ben Franklin was still alive. I
Daylight savings
man.
time.
Yeah, back when we first invented daylight savings. That's how you knew, was when Nickelodeon crossed over to A&E.
Round 2.
Courtney, your question in round 2. Fact or bullcrap, Courtney. According to the Food and Drug Administration, if you eat 2 ounces of black licorice every day for 2 weeks, you will start having serious health problems. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Courtney.
I'm going to go with fact on that one.
Fact is
What are you
Correct.
talking about? Like what?
Well, black licorice has this chemical compound in it called something really hard to pronounce. Doesn't matter. But if you have too much of it,
Yeah.
it can increase your blood pressure, mess with your heart rhythm, and can cause heart failure.
Dang.
2 ounces is not a lot.
No.
Why
Yeah,
would
be
you
careful.
Yeah, I don't like black licorice at all.
Most people don't. It's mostly just me.
But you do.
I like it. I don't.
Ugh.
But I'm not eating. It's sort of once every year. I don't know, a couple
Yeah.
of bites, some black jelly beans, and I move on. So it's not an everyday thing. But if for some reason you are an everyday licorice person, you got to watch out on that one. Whitney, here's your question in round 2. Fact or bullcrap, Whitney? The Amtrak train company started in 1971, and they have never made money any year since then. Fact, bullcrap, or screw? Whitney.
Bullcrap.
Bullcrap is
That means you're wrong.
Must be nice to have a job like that. Start a
Yeah.
business where you never make money and yet you still get paid. It's because they get $1 billion subsidy from the government.
Yay.
And that's really the only reason they stay afloat. Sort of like
Yeah.
the post office, the same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. I imagine pitching that business. Yo, so we're going to do this business. I'm never going to make any money, but just give me $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Make money moves. Courtney 2 and Whitney 0.
Round 3.
I could be Cardi Z. Oh, man. Oh, that was good, though. All right, Courtney, here you go. You get a point on this, you win. You can also screw Whitney if you want. Fact or bullcrap, Courtney. The word apron was originally pronounced apron, but nobody likes saying it that way. Fact, bullcrap, or screw Courtney?
It sounds ridiculous, but I'm going to go with fact.
No, it is ridiculous.
Okay.
No.
That means you're wrong.
I made that up. But, apron.
I was like, I would never want to say that.
I know.
way.
The reason I brought it up, though, is I guess it was originally called napron. There was an N. But then when everyone would say a napron, it sounded like an apron, and then it just ended up being that instead.
That's a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start calling it apron.
Apron.
Apron. Could you please get me my apron? Whitney, get a point on this. We go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you lose. Fact or bull crap, Whitney. You can also screw Courtney if you want. Fact or bull crap, Whitney. In their first year in business, Coca-Cola sold 9 bottles of soda. Fact, bull crap, or screw, Whitney.
Fact.
Is...
Correct.
9.
You're like, what is this stuff? I'm not buying that.
Like, that was weird. What's this black liquid? Is that licorice? Get it out of here. I don't like it.
I don't want to get sick.
Tiebreaker.
This question is for both of you. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Get it right, you win. Get it wrong, you lose. Fact or bullcrap? 26% of people admit they still go to work even when they're sick.
Courtney. Whitney.
Courtney, you were first. What do you say?
Bullcrap.
She says bullcrap. She is... No.
That means you're wrong.
I know. Why do they do that? I don't know.
I got the stomach bug. I'm going to go to work.
Stay home.
Stay home, please.
Especially the stomach bug. Look, I get it. If you just have a cold, you got to go to work.
Yeah,
That's
but the
fine.
stomach bug is so contagious. It's like you look at someone with the stomach bug, you catch it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
I mean, in our house, there are rules where you go to the stomach bug room and you don't come out. Okay, that's it. You don't even interact. You don't even go to work in the family.
Quarantine, yeah.
Yep. You call in sick to family.
Yeah.
And you're out.
I can't come out of the sick room,
Nope.
okay? I'm in the stomach bug room today.
You're in the stomach bug chamber.
Yeah.
That's it's our panic room. We panic and we throw you in there.
Lock
That's what
yourself
it is.
in there.
Yeah, we lock them
That's
in.
all right.
It's reverse panic room. Get in there. And then we just don't let you out until you're done.
Until you've got it all
You
out
have
of your
to.
system.
There's just a drain in the
Yeah.
corner and a shower.
Yeah.
That's it. Just stay in
Ew.
there, lay on the mattress, and you're good to go. It is a sleep number mattress, though. So
So you get comfortable.
very nice. in
Very
there.
comfortable.
Courtney, hang on. We do have a prize for you, but it's not the grand prize. That is Whitney's a $25 Earth Fair gift card. That is the fancy new grocery store coming to Franklin Road. November 8th, that's in Roanoke, the grand opening. First 100 people in line will receive a mystery gift card valued at up to $500. Even more than $500 is $1,500, which is what we have in the Secret Sound jackpot next.
There's an accident, 81 North, mile marker 111 in Montgomery County. The right shoulder there is closed. Some possible delays happening there. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather today, pretty nice. Sun and clouds, 61, so it's going to be pretty cool. Clouds tonight as well. 43 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
You know, Maurice makes a good point on the Facebook Live video stream.
Yeah.
It's with the black licorice. He says, is that why when I drink too much Jaeger, I feel like I'm going to die? Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Absolutely.
It's killing you from the inside. Huh? Good morning. What's up, Showtime? Showtime, you have a lovely family, by the way.
Showtime, yes.
Look at
Congratulations.
cute little pictures right there. Look at
Yeah.
that.
And congratulations, gonna be a daddy.
I see that.
Nice. And congrats on that award, too.
Congrats to you and condolences to your future child.
Hello. All right. Hey, Whitney. All
What's
right,
up,
so have
Gerard?
you won with us before? No. Okay, let me get your last name. All right, and your phone number?
La 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 la. Let's see. I'm gonna check. I'm
And
curious.
Eva?
What's life like in the house this morning? Let's find out what the
And your
children
address?
are up to.
Okay, and we will get your gift card mailed out to you. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Lauren. Good morning.
All right, so Courtney, let me get your phone number as well as your email. Okay. Okay. We will get you a digital download. We thank you so much. Bye-bye. Good morning. Good morning. Put this in the trash. Okay. Out some stuff.
Newsroom, I'm Joey Self with your K92 News Update. Investigators working to determine what led a pickup truck driver to plow down 8 people on a riverfront bike path near the World Trade Center, killing 8. The mayor called Tuesday's attack a particularly cowardly act of terror. The driver is in critical condition after police shot him. Advocates for passenger rail service in the New River Valley hope the resumption of Amtrak services to Roanoke quickly leads to their area as well. But state rail officials say they're not yet close to making a decision. First comes a state-funded study for Norfolk Southern to determine what's needed to make such additional trains possible on its tracks between Roanoke and Christiansburg. A tree from Pennsylvania has been selected as Rockefeller Center's Christmas tree. Rockefeller Center officials announced on their Twitter feed they picked a Norway spruce from State College to be the 86th tree to adorn the plaza. It'll be cut down November 9th and arrive 2 days later in New York City. The tree will be illuminated on November 29th.
Ooh, illuminated. Illuminated.
Checking your K92 weather. We have a cloudy day, 61. Partly cloudy tonight, 49. And partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 71. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? I should have coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new.
Oh, I gotta turn that down, or Charlie Puth people will come yell at me. Oh, man. Rachel, happy to have you back, or happy to have you here all the time, however it is. Brandon, good morning. What up, what up? Let's see. Secret sound. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. 1580. Ready to roll. All right, let me go back to my text screen here, see where I'm at. you doing? What are you doing?
Dang Mountain.
$7:02. This is Children New Year's Day. Candy hangover.
Yeah.
Preps you for later in life. Get ready.
Yeah.
Gets worse. It gets better. Yeah, that one doesn't.
It gets more fun. No, not the hangover part.
No.
No.
Oh, the
Life
fun
gets
part is
more
fun.
fun.
Oh, it does. Oh, life always gets better. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But until there's death. That's why death is still number
my
one on my
gosh.
fear list. That is number one. Y'all can hate spiders all you want.
You like, I'm scared of number 4 on that list.
Death.
Mhm.
Yeah, not a fan.
No.
Scared a
fan.
spider will kill me. That's
Yeah.
why.
You know when they say things like, "Oh, that's the way to die." You know which way I choose to die? Not.
Not. I want to stay alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sounds better to me.
Living forever. I'm going to go for that one in some sort of robot android form.
All right.
Figure when the robots take over, maybe I can lobby to have them sort of, I don't know, be molded after me. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got to have all the Terminators
You feel
looking
a little
like
bit
him.
Like
Yeah.
RoboCop, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
All mechanical and stuff.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I have that pale look to my skin already, so I'm ready to go. Because you know that's what it's going to be. It's going to be some sort of pale, weird android.
Oh, no.
Every movie you see with artificial intelligence, none of them have a tan. None of them.
No, they don't have a tan, no.
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 You'd be perfect. You fit in good.
Yeah, and furthermore, there's no black artificial intelligence.
No, I was
either.
thinking about that. I'm like, I don't see that. No. Yeah.
That's fine. We could be the first ones.
Yep, we can do that.
Boom,
We'll be the Mornin
trailblazers.
Thang. We will be the robot army. It'll all look like the three of us. That would be weird.
Yeah.
It's all
Very
right.
weird.
If that's how we live forever, that's how we do it.
Doesn't matter.
Got to knock number 5 off that list.
Yeah.
Then we can be afraid of spiders all we want after that. Because we are not afraid of
dying.
death. Good morning, y'all. Let's give away some money.
Money.
Seven 774-923-6 800-468-9236. Caller 19, identify that sound correctly, and you win $1,580 from First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and your K92. Good luck. Oh, wah, wah.
Color 1, color 2, color 3, color 4, color 5, color 6.
Good morning, Teresa. Rachel, not today, but on a different day, perhaps, yes.
Color 11.
But today it'll be at 8:15.
Color 12.
And maybe a different time on another day. On another day.
Color 13. Color 14. Color 15. Color 16. Color 17. Color 18.
Grind.
K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Johnny, what town? What town are you from? Oh, okay. And what is the sound? All right, you should have your radio turned off. Okay, make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, all right? All right, we're going to talk to you in just a minute. One sec.
Yanni. Hello, Yanni.
Patrick from CRT?
Mm-hmm.
He went as Uber for Halloween and carried people around.
Okay. Bye. I'm going to save you money here in the trending. Also, Apple has been cataloging all the photos of you in a bra. Yep. Yeah.
Monica, you're in trouble.
Oh, man, I know.
Uh-oh.
Let's say good morning to Johnny in Roanoke. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Let's win you some money right here, Johnny. What is the K92 secret sound?
Someone pushing down a stapler and releasing it.
Pushing down, stapler, releasing. Johnny? Does sound like that, but that's not the K92 secret sound. Keep track of all your wrong guesses. More money goes in. 8:30, we have a clue. And there will be all sorts of clues. If you want the previous clues, they're on the app. There'll be bonus clues on the app as well. So get the K92 radio app, download it for free. Your next guess, 9 o'clock for over $1,500 here on your thing. We might have to score one for Android on this one in the Apple versus Droid battle.
It's still 1,000,000 trillion to 1. If that's the case.
Or, maybe we want to score one for iPhone and none for Droid because the iPhone is putting all of your bra pictures into one convenient folder on your phone. That's actually happening.
So it recognizes that there's a bra in the picture? Like facial recognition almost?
Yeah,
That's scary.
I don't know if you realize this or not, but your iPhone does that for many different things. In your Photos app, if you go into like your pictures, there's a little search bar up at the top, and there are over 4,000 different things. Like it would make a folder of, seriously, it will log guacamole. So if you take a bunch of pictures of guacamole, it would put it all
in a folder.
And you search guacamole, then it would they'd all come up in that folder.
But
so
in your bra.
Apparently, if you search bra, you'll get all your pictures of you in a bra, tank top, or bikini.
Wow.
Conveniently in one place.
Ready to go.
You want to do a Throwback Thursday? Hey, I want to go back to the beach.
That's what it is.
Have your choice. All
There
your
you
beach
go.
pictures right there.
The thing I do find odd, though, is that it's not the same if you search for men's underwear, boxers or briefs.
It's really not there?
It's because they shouldn't
Okay.
be. That's why.
Yeah,
we pass on that.
And this is just on your phone. They say this is not being uploaded anywhere, anything like that. It's just on your phone.
I don't believe him, but
So
okay.
say the robots.
Yeah.
Everything on your phone is being uploaded to somewhere in Russia. I think we all believe that.
Sending nudes is so convenient. Like, you know what I mean?
Now I can search.
Right.
Do I want all nude or just partially clothed?
Yeah.
Now I can search bra. So convenient for
It's
all of my
crazy.
hot selfie needs. Not that. This one.
Oh, that's a wake
Number 2.
Wake up, people. The robots are taking all your bra pictures and putting them into one folder. If that's how they choose to take over, I think I'm okay with the robot takeover.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, because remember, my fear of death don't wanna. So as long as they're letting us live, but then cataloging our lingerie pictures, that's fine. Millennials, like Freddie Mac, you're killing off an entire industry.
I am.
Millennials hate napkins. They do.
Hater of napkins.
Millennials hate napkins. They are actually blaming the millennial generation for the downfall of the napkin industry.
Well, is this all napkins, like napkins at a fast food restaurant, or napkins like that you buy at the store for
purchasing
home?
of napkins.
Purchasing of napkins, okay.
You are crippling the napkin industry is down a ton.
Well, who buys napkins really, though?
You know, I don't remember the last time I ever bought napkins.
Yeah, see,
like,
because most of the time you go to a restaurant, you just take a bunch of napkins. You're like, oh, I have some extra napkins in my car.
I do that in case I got to blow my nose while I'm driving, right? You know, in the car.
Yeah.
Otherwise, at home, I have paper towels.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
That's what it is.
Millennials use paper towels.
Right.
Monica just steals. That's how she does this whole scenario here. But I guess
take a bunch of
Monica's
napkins
at
and
least helping the napkin industry because Taco Bell has to buy more napkins because she takes them
I
all.
went to Starbucks this morning. I got a couple extra
They
napkins.
use a ton. And that's how I grew up. Always having napkins in the car in case you need to blow your nose or whatever.
But napkins in the house. You don't have napkins in your house. You're a paper towel person.
Couldn't tell you the last time I don't think I've ever bought napkins, me personally.
That's amazing.
Like growing up, my parents had them at home. They bought napkins, but me never.
I mean,
Ever
I
since
use
left home.
napkins to clean my hands or my mouth or the children or whatever at home.
Use paper
Yeah,
towels.
paper towel.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah, but they cost more. That's the way I feel about
You
that
buy them
one.
in bulk. You'll be fine.
Well, you still buy them in bulk. They still cost more than bulk napkins. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but I don't see the point. What's the point of both? You know?
Napkin is smaller, and for the anyway, 56%.
We can't talk about napkins.
I'm
so-
surprised it blew my mind that 56% of people said they had bought napkins in the last 6 months. So half people hadn't bought napkins in the last 6 months, and then also scary, 86% said they had purchased paper towels. So what are the other 14% of you wiping your hands with?
Their arms.
The dog?
Their forearm.
Their
you know?
pants.
It's a family where they just take turns licking each other's hands. Like, all right,
Hey,
your turn.
We got
Go for
leftovers right now.
Yep. So you millennials, you napkin killers.
Paper towels, man.
Number 1.
Number 1 trending, 5 things that always go on sale in November. Always trying to save you money around here, give you the deals, let you know. So these are things you can buy with confidence this month because they are on sale. Number 1 is obvious. It's Halloween stuff because it's just on clearance and closeout, and that's fine. Okay, so there's that. Cars are on sale this month. If you're open to buying last year's model, which is still a brand new car because the 2018s have already been introduced.
Yeah, they got to get them off the lot.
So there's increasing pressure. I know I sound like a car commercial. There's increasing pressure to get these off the lot. But there is. So that's on sale. Groceries are on sale this month.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is a big food purchase thing, and in particular, each grocery store wants you to shop with them for all of that stuff. So they start offering the deals. Hey, spend this much every week, and we'll give you a free turkey and that sort of thing. So that all kicks in, and a lot of the staple items are on sale: sugar and flour and all of that kind of stuff. Number 4, kitchen appliances and cookware. Same thing with Thanksgiving. It goes with that one. And number 5, TVs. TVs, of course, big deal on Black Friday.
Yeah.
But you can get good deals all month long because the new models, much like the car lot, everything must go. They want to get rid of the old model of television so they can get the new ones in. So that's what you can save on. Let's be honest. Is rolling next. She needs your help. Monica gave me a little heads up here. Brother-in-law did something. Is she reading too much into it?
Uh-oh.
I already get a vibe that maybe she is. But let's find out what the deal is. Let's be honest. Looking for your help next on Your Thing.
Yeah, I need
I'm like, I forgot. La. Apple does make leaking nudes. I mean, the cloud is constantly being hacked. Good morning, Jeff, Samantha. Oh, you were caller 18. Hi, Teresa. But I mean, Jose, maybe that is another one in the Apple column that it's very easy to access nudes. I enjoy the human form. I'm a connoisseur. It's for work. It's for science. It's an appreciation of art. That's all it is. live endorsement. Who's that? Never heard of him. Mark Skolrud. I've heard of him. You have RVCCU at 750. We are going to try to get our person on the phone here. Stand by while we clear them for broadcast. Oh, here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Ba-na-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-do-la. Okie dokie pokey. Hey. I just need some water, but I don't have some time. Yee! La-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da.
That's all good.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Remix.
No. You ever heard of Go-Go?
What?
Go-Go?
Nope.
It's like a genre of music.
Oh, the go-go music, like.
They redid that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something. Oh, wow.
In like the 90s, early 2000s.
Morning Thang, they say you learn something every day. I'm learning that people hate napkins. I didn't realize there was such a napkin backlash in the world.
I'm sure it's not just millennials. I think it's just a lot of everybody.
That's what this texter 52353 says. This isn't just millennials.
Right.
The sales across the board for pretty much everybody. Nobody buys napkins except for old people.
And Zach is like, I have napkins at home.
Paper towels do whatever paper towels do, plus what the napkins are supposed to do,
But sometimes you only need the napkin function. So why waste an entirely good big piece of paper towel on a small job? That's what Micah says. Paper towels, I agree with Zach. Napkins are for the smaller messes, and everybody in my house wastes paper towels.
You can get a smaller sheet. You can get a big sheet.
Oh, I hate that small sheet.
Small sheet?
That small sheet was created just to waste paper towels to get you to spend more. That was the paper towel industry saying, we need to buy a yacht. So they made these stupid choose a size where one of them is too small and two of them together is more than you need. So now you're just wasting.
Oh, stop it.
I like to choose a size.
Good Lord, that one, it's like a tiny little strip. And then the next thing you know, you have a huge manuscript. Like, it is, no.
Yo, you said scam.
I just want one. If I want a paper towel, I want one regular size. Because, again, the little one, too small to pick a size.
That's more convenient for you.
No, it isn't.
You don't have to tear that off. You can pull a little bit more and get you a full paper towel.
Tree murderer. That's who you are.
Oh, stop. You're the murderer. You're buying both.
I know, because I'm using smaller amounts, napkins.
No.
Because of it. You millennials are supposed to care about the earth and the environment and be socially conscious, and you're just murdering all of our trees.
More trees. You're buying more paper than me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're
Oh my
buying napkins
gosh.
and paper towels.
But I buy less paper towels because I use napkins, smaller jobs. That's what it is.
Yeah, but you're still buying both.
We're gonna go back and forth all day
Both are
about paper
trees.
towel versus napkin.
Yep.
I don't live the napkin life.
And so what we have right now is like I can hear it through the speakers is everyone listening who is part of Fred's generation, the millennial generation. Yeah, they are. They're like, you preach, Freddie Mac, you go. And then my generation, all of them are going, yep, there they are again. Bunch of millennials don't even know what they're talking about. Contradicting themselves, and then they think they're smart. That's what it is.
We are.
But you know what we can
Leave
always
us
agree
alone.
on together?
What's that?
Alcohol. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Let's grab a drink.
Yep. We're good on that one.
Boom.
We can come together and look at other people's problems. That's how we can do this.
We
Other
can.
people's lives and what they have going on. She would like to remain anonymous, so it is not Susan. Good morning, not Susan.
Good morning.
So, from what I understand, this is a family issue or question that we are dealing with. Something about your brother-in-law. What happened?
Yes. Well, basically, he just hits on me.
Okay.
And I don't know if I should tell my sister. He's her husband. They've been married for years.
Okay, so this is a long marriage. This is a relatively successful marriage, as best we know.
Yeah, I mean, they've been married for 8 years now.
Okay, what makes you think he's hitting on you?
Well, like we were watching football at their house, and I went to the bathroom, and when I opened the door to leave the bathroom, he tried to lean in this weird, unusual way. I think he was trying to kiss me. And I turned and, walked away, obviously.
He didn't say anything?
That was, no.
He didn't say,
know.
but so I mean, does that just come out of nowhere? Or is that an isolated incident, or is this a pattern?
Things like that happen a fair bit. And I know their marriage has been a little bumpy. They've had some financial issues. So I don't know if he's just having too much to drink or I don't know. But it's definitely stressful. And I don't know.
Okay, so something just feels weird.
Yeah.
That's a tough one because that is your sister. So
Yeah.
you have to be careful on how you approach it.
I don't disagree that something weird is going on.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what, but where do I always land on this, Monica? Don't say anything.
Don't say anything?
No, don't say anything.
Just let it continue to happen. Okay.
Well, you might want to. You can say something to him. You can say, "Look, this is weird" or whatever. But
Shut it
wouldn't,
down.
I wouldn't say anything to the sister because what happens every time that
She'll
happens?
get mad at her. Yeah, she will get upset and she will probably
And the
turn on her
sisters
sister.
fight, and then it's a whole big family drama thing. And
But she has to say something. She just can't let it continue to
no,
happen.
I
She has to
understand
approach
that. She can say something. Would you be comfortable saying something to your brother-in-law?
I feel like he would tell her. I feel like he would spin it around and
flip
be
it.
like,
Yeah, but he's going to do that anyway. I mean, if you tell her, he's still going to flip it around.
He's going to be defensive.
Of course he's because has anything ever happened?
No.
All right, I will take you at your word on that.
Right.
Are you a flirty person? Do you feel like you have maybe sent mixed messages? And I'm not saying you have. I'm just asking.
No.
Okay.
There's no possibility of that. Okay.
Are you single?
I'm dating, but
Okay.
I'm not.
You're not married. Okay.
That's tough. That's
Is
very
he?
tough.
What kind of personality type is he in general? Is he kind of in general sort of like Freddie Mac is a very charming, flirty individual.
I'm a nice guy.
To certain people,
Yeah.
that could come off as weird
Sure.
or inappropriate.
No, he's not like that. He's more on the quiet side.
So it kind of means more.
Some kind of
The fact that he's there and he's kind of pressing himself on. Like
All right.
it's too much.
He's not that kind of
Something's not
person, but he
right.
does it to her.
Yeah.
like
Again,
that
the
sort of
fact
thing.
that it's awkward makes it real, regardless. And I understand that. But I do feel like you say something and then to your sister, and then it's just going to get spun around.
He's going to flip it on you if you
It
say
always
something.
does.
But
That
I would
always
say
happens.
something to him. Look, stop.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You
Or
have to.
What's going on here?
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what? Record
Yeah,
the
I think
conversation.
you're right.
Record the conversation.
The
So,
anonymous
yes.
note. We'll go ahead and
Yeah, but I mean, have a talk with him, but make sure that
You could record it. Okay.
so that in case he approaches your sister and he tries to
Is that legal?
manipulate,
Can you
I don't
legally
know.
do that? I don't.
You just present it to your sister.
Let's spin it around. Let's
I
talk
don't
to
know.
people who have been through situations like this, because I do feel a lot of times what happens is you think you're doing the right thing, you're telling the person, and then it gets spun back on you, and then you end up in the drama with your friend or your family or whatever.
Yeah.
We've had that conversation over and over again. Or do you at least clear your own conscience and let it all be out there? 774-9236, 800-468-9236. You can also hit us up on the text 52353 or the Facebook Live video stream if you want to do the live chat in there. Not Susan, will you hang with us through some advice here?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Hang on. We'll get to that next.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. Weather today, sun and clouds, getting to 61. Some clouds tonight. 45 at K92. And you can join KT from the midday show. She's hosting the second annual Climb to Conquer Cancer. Take up that challenge. Participate in a 3-mile walk starting at River's Edge North and ending at the Mill Mountain Star. It's going to be on Saturday, November 4th, this Saturday. So 3 o'clock in the 3 p.m., all proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Register and get all the details, climbroanoke.org. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
It is vital to have an attorney you can trust when you are dealing with an insurance company. I recommend Mark Skolrud and his legal team because his goal is to make sure that you are getting a fair offer when dealing with an insurance company. On average, injured people with an attorney get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. The reason is Mark deals with cases like this over and over again. The same insurance adjusters around here in these cases, they're going to be the same. So he knows them. They know him. He knows what they've offered in the past. That's how you get the payment that you deserve. 3.5 times more money on average. That is what matters. Contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today, 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free. You have nothing to lose. Just let him look at your case and go from there. 877-444-4444. Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do.
I don't think it's like a legal thing.
I don't know.
Like as far as like the recording, you don't. It's not illegal. Huh?
I gotta get some water.
You said people.
They love getting into that. It's wiretapping.
Yeah, I don't think it matters in this situation if it's the.
Oh, we had our caller for this hour. Would you call us back, okay? All right, thank you. K92, hello? Oh, we had our caller for this hour, so you just call us back, okay? All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
So one party state for recording. You're not trying to sue him. Oh, cool.
Hello, hey. Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text. I wanted to talk to you. Okay, what's your name? You said Daryl? Hey, Daryl, just be sure to have your radio turned off. We'll be on in just a minute, okay? All right, one second. K92, hello. Hey, We had our caller for this hour, but you call us back 9 o'clock, okay? All right. Thank you.
It's amazing. It's not even the playtime. I say it's amazing. It's not even 7 o'clock. It's 7:30. It's weird. It's odd. Recording.
K92. We already had our caller. 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, the promo just played.
All right. 9 o'clock hour. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
The promo just played, but it doesn't say like. None of them say like call now or anything like that.
What's going on? Oh, what about Miss Jamie? That's your friend, right?
Yeah. She's like mid-30s, but we said I didn't want to confuse her. No.
Oh.
I said I put Miss because guys are named Jamie too.
Yeah.
So that we wouldn't like, but saying Miss Jamie because I call her Jamie.
No, don't say that.
But yeah, I just put Miss just so we wouldn't confuse her for a man or something. Same with Mackenzie with Phil or wherever he is.
Hello, Jamie. Hey, this is Monica. Hey, we got your text. We wanted to talk to you here in a minute. Good. The girl. All right. Thank you. Hold on a second, okay? Daryl and Jamie.
Daryl?
Daryl!
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Thank you.
You got two.
Mama, lubba, and your mama, Whitney, bop it, wop it.
Pop, pop, pop. Dirty pop. Dirty pop.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Huh. You are right. That is weird. There. I didn't even notice that. I was not in the middle. I was not in the middle of the broadcast. I was in the middle where I belong, man. I was letting like Fred be in the middle or something silly like that. Good. Actually, it was Monica. Monica in the middle, which is fine. We were centering on the Queen. We have Not Susan. Not her real name, obviously. Good morning, Not Susan.
It's she.
So just to refresh with everybody, you feel like your brother-in-law has hit on you on a couple different occasions where things have just been weird. There hasn't been any physical contact or anything, but it has seemed weird to you.
Right. I feel like he's definitely tried to kiss me.
Okay.
Leaned in.
I'll take your word on that, of course. Yeah. And the question becomes, what do you say? To who do you say anything? What do you do? Let's say good morning to Jamie. Good morning, Jamie.
Hey.
All right, Jamie, take it away. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I would just say the next time that he does something like that, just say, hey, it really makes me uncomfortable when you get that close to me, or, something just makes me feel uncomfortable, but I wouldn't accuse him of anything.
Right.
And, just kind of let it be that, hey, I'm just saying, it's kind of like saying, hey, it's kind of warm in here. Just very casual. That way there's no accusation, nothing for him to really tell anyone.
Right, because if you accuse him, whether it's legit or not, he will immediately go on the defensive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So it's sort of a, oh, it's warm in here. Oh, you're up in my face. Like, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you need to back up.
Close to you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see
To
what you're
make
saying.
it more about how I feel rather than what he's doing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Jamie, have you been in this situation, or are you just offering your opinion?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just offering my
All right,
opinion.
cool. I do appreciate that. So
Yep.
thank you. Let's see. Who else do we have here? I've got Daryl. Good morning, Daryl.
Yes.
Okay, Daryl, what's on your mind?
Well, if she truly loves her sister, she's going to confront her. This man obviously has a problem, and she's probably not the only one he's hitting on.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Okay.
Oh, you know so. You're like, oh.
Have you been
I
in
mean,
this
come
situation?
on. He's hitting on family.
Yeah.
You know he's hitting on friends.
Okay.
It's just kind of like
Very toxic behavior.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So tell the sister.
But do you, yeah. I mean, you're kind of going all and say, hey, just go ahead and out him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also with what evidence, though? Is she just supposed to take her sister's word for it and just be like, I know that they're sisters and they're related and everything, and, you love each other, but is she just supposed to take her word for it?
I know, and somebody, Beth sent us a Facebook message I saw pop up and said, call him out in front of everybody. That'll end it. I'm like, yeah, but that'll end a lot of things.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll end
You
well.
got to say something. I'm not too sure it's to the sister just yet, because you have no evidence.
That's her
Basically,
husband. That's still her
he
husband.
leaned in once, and
Yeah,
she's going to take her husband's side.
And, I mean, that's part of it. I mean, that's marriage. So she's going to feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, who do I believe? What's going on? Did something happen? She's going to have so many thoughts going on that she probably will just end the marriage and say, you know what? I don't have a relationship with my sister anymore.
Yeah,
Because of that.
and that's a lot of times what
That's weird.
happens. This is a definitive text right here at 52353. Zach, we still buy both napkins and paper towels in our house, so I agree
There's
with
your
you.
answer.
Oh, sorry, that was just for me. That was definitive for something else.
Yeah.
My
Sure.
bad. Yeah.
No,
It
you
is,
got to say something. I don't think it's to the sister. I think you do, like Jamie said, tell him, look, no accusations.
Exactly.
But hey, this makes me feel uncomfortable. You're a little close.
Right.
Hey, can you back up?
And
I
not
don't
even
know.
so. It's almost because even though that is almost accusatory.
Okay.
It is. I think it's just sort of, whoo, this is awkward.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That means you're doing something to make this awkward.
Yeah, and then maybe there's something from there because everything else just feels like that nuclear option. You know what I'm saying, not Susan?
Yeah, it does. It feels like being really direct about it could lead to people arguing, but if I'm not as direct, then people will be more.
You'll at least put your
Observe-
feelings
they'll
out there.
observe more.
You'll put your feelings out there, and then you can see where it goes from there. That may not end it, and then you do have to dive in after it. But, I mean, I can tell you right now, I mean, we can play the for instance of how these conversations would go. If you say something to him of stop hitting on me, he'll say, I'm not hitting on you, crazy. And then he'll go tell his wife, your sister's crazy.
Or your sister's hitting on me.
Exactly.
Right?
Or the flip side, if you tell your sister, he's going to say, no, I'm not. Your sister's crazy.
Yeah. Or your sister is hitting on me.
Right.
Like, that's the way it happened. She's lying.
He's going to flip it back on you regardless. So,
And that's her husband.
yeah, I think
Sadly.
you have to be very delicate in this situation for now.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where it needs. Maybe you got to go all in at some point.
Maybe you got to take the Monica approach and just hit the record button on your phone. And I know there's like legal mumbo jumbo and all
But
of
who's
that.
really
but
thinking about that in
I
the
know.
moment?
And you know what?
Your sister either has to see it or
Fred,
what?
I hate to say this. Monica has a really good idea. I do like it.
What,
I
about
think it's a good
recording?
idea.
Record?
It probably.
Yeah.
If it comes down to it.
If it does come down
if
to
it
it.
comes down
Hard
to it.
evidence. Yes. Absolutely.
Then you at least have that to fall back on. Not Susan, will you keep us posted?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate you sharing your story. Thank you to everybody who weighed in. I'll go through the text, see if we have any more, some like firsthand advice and things like that. That is always the most helpful in situations like this. Hope for the Holidays 2017. Tickets go on sale in 20 minutes. Holiday in Tanglewood, Thursday, November 16th. K92radio.com. Buy them, take them. Sells out every year. So don't waste time or you will be stuck on the outside looking in and you don't get to talk to your dead relatives.
No, you don't want that.
Yep.
Gotta
They'll
get
just
in
be
there.
there haunting you like normal, and you won't have you won't know why. You won't know any of the messages, so you'll want to do that. Coming up next, not only is this a crime, it's a crime against bacon.
What?
I'll explain. Blow your mind next.
Bacon.
Stand by. Oh, sorry, I didn't have the audio on, but Fred farted.
My chair,
Yep.
my chair made this sound just like a fart, and I immediately came out and said, "Hey, that was my
Or
chair."
did his butt make a chair sound? That is also the question.
I offered Monica to come over and sniff the area
no.
just to be sure.
If it
But
doesn't-
that's how confident I am that it wasn't my butt.
If it doesn't smell like fart, it probably smells like groin. I don't want to like smell like
What?
it's like your
Groin?
stuff
I
is
wash,
right there.
Monica. What does groin smell
I
like?
don't like man. It's like man.
You don't like man?
No, it's like man smell right there. So I don't
It's
want to
good
smell
man
it.
smell. I'm freshly showered.
Not anymore.
Now you farted.
No, I.
By the way, I'm
Can
just
I
kidding.
get some of those paper towels and maybe fan the area? Can't do that with a napkin. That's for damn
So
sure.
he's like,
I swear. I was like, hush, because it does it from time to time, and I'm like, every time.
They do.
It does this weird thing where it's like it adjusts when I sit down, but then it'll go down even lower, and it'll make that noise sometimes. It's weird, yeah.
How quickly you turn
And you
it's
shot your eye like, look, hands up, don't you?
He seems awfully guilty over there, doesn't he? I mean, very defensive, this Freddie Mac.
See, that's the thing. When you get defensive, people think you did it. You just got something to hide.
That's
But
why
it
they
was
call it
so
defensive.
alarming.
And he went. You tried to go on offense immediately because behind the scenes, while Taylor Swift was doing her thing, Fred's chair made a gas-like sound, or Fred's gas made a chair-like sound. We're not entirely sure, but he immediately said, "That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was the chair. That was the chair. It wasn't me. It was the chair."
But I got on the offense really quickly because Monica shot me a look very quickly, and I offered her to come over and smell.
I don't want to
smell my area.
The chair.
No.
So you know the
chair,
Okay,
to be
that was
clear.
surely
Yes.
the chair. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
the
smell
chair.
the area where my
And
chair is. I'm sorry.
But no,
to be
no. No, and I said no, and I said it's okay. But it was, but it was.
She does not believe him. I can see
But
it
when
in
it
your eyes.
happened, Fred's face of, I didn't do
I
that.
immediately go, what? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear.
Well, what I did as a good supporter of this situation is, one, just watch the argument unfold. Two, pass gas to send some smell out there as a smoke screen
Now I
or a
smell
level of
that.
confusion.
You're
Or
like,
did
yeah,
I?
Fred.
I didn't. That was a lie. Oh, see, now we have
I
outed
smell
you.
something funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Your area. That's what it was.
No.
Uh-huh. Yup.
I tried.
By the way, this Saturday, Christiansburg High School at 7 o'clock. It's open to the public. If you want to look this liar in the face, you can go to the Sheeler Growing the Future Talent Show.
Yep.
Fred's talent, telling stories and fibs or not. We're not sure.
Making the chair make funny noises.
Look at his face. Check him out. See if he's a truth teller.
What's that smell?
You know the chair's never going to make that noise again, right?
It's a very cool
never gonna
talent
happen.
show. The kids are really, I mean, they're great. It's a good
It is
night.
awesome.
If you want to hang out with us, you absolutely can. This will terrify you in a lot of different ways, and this is why you should pay attention when you're at the grocery store and don't be taking somebody else's cart. Because this person accidentally took somebody else's cart. You know what it had in it in addition to their groceries? Their baby.
The baby? How do you take a cart with a baby in it?
How do you not see it?
Come on now. What, does the baby look like a cantaloupe?
I don't know. Other questions such as where was the mother and who went to get beans or whatever
But she
that
probably
was.
turned around and was looking at some. I imagine, a lot of people in the store, you turn around and look at the vegetables and all that.
Have you ever watched your cart be stolen? Have you ever seen it
I know.
happen before? See, I've seen it happen where you
Really?
see someone go up to it because I'm walking back and you see them come up and you think, wait, that's mine. And then they just start walking away. You're like, yo.
A cart!
Excuse me. Hey.
But with a baby in it?
Yeah, the baby is the added absent-mindedness. And here's where the problem comes in for that person is authorities say shopper was mortified when he realized his mistake. Sure. But he didn't he just left the cart and went to go back to get his own. I'll just leave it right here. Forget it.
Oh, he left the baby?
Take it back to where you got it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I understand he
makes it
panicked,
weird.
but dude.
No, you take the baby.
But I think it was probably a situation. I'm going to guess. I know nothing about this guy, Michael, but I'm going to guess he was like Freddie Mac, where he's a young dude, single dude, not a parent, and they immediately think this person is trying to kidnap my baby.
He's a pervert.
And I don't want to be accused of that,
So
or
I
I
just
don't
leave
want to
the
be
baby.
accused of passing gas in the studio, so I'm going to immediately get defensive, or I'm going to immediately run from the situation. I see what this is.
Maybe.
Yeah. Everybody's fine. Everything's fine.
Good.
But yeah, look at the items in the cart,
Yeah.
man.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Child.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't like crimes like this where police reported that a man was slapped by his girlfriend in an argument, and she slapped him with a package of bacon.
What?
Boom. They was arguing, and she struck him in the face with a package of uncooked bacon, which, man, you can get some good force behind that.
Yeah,
Some
you can.
wind. Get
That's
some
a pop.
wind.
Yeah, that's some definite wind and some pop, and they had to call the cops. And how dare they do that
I
to
know.
that poor bruised bacon probably went to waste.
It's a weapon.
I will not say, like this article says, and I want to find out who wrote this because they need to be yelled at. Hopefully, the couple can meet in the middle and work out their differences.
They tried it out.
Yeah.
You know when they're arguing,
You'll
she's
never
like,
work in this town again, whoever did that.
You know when they're arguing, she's like, don't make me grab the bacon. I'm going to get the
Yep.
bacon.
I'll hit you with the Hormel.
She can
You
use
better
that
watch
forever.
out.
Yeah. Stop it. Leave me alone.
Low.
Power goes out in this entire town in Canada, and you know who caused it?
Who?
Some beaver.
A beaver?
Yep.
Wow.
Leave it to beaver. I know. That was. I know. Yeah. I walked into that now.
Leave it to beaver.
You go work with that person. Have you learned nothing from meeting in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Y'all can start a website together
Yeah.
and go up against Huffington Post or whatever it is.
Fake news.
Yeah, Beaver, sort of like a cartoon. He chewed the biggest telephone pole in town, and it fell over and knocked out all the power in the entire town.
So
Okay.
I don't want to be, gory, but is that beaver still alive?
Yeah, the
after
beaver's
doing-
fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You're just chilling.
Didn't fall on the beaver.
No, he chewed but that's power line. You would expect it to be
He didn't chew. The beavers don't climb up to the top and eat the actual wires. He chewed on the wood down at the bottom. You know, there's no electricity that runs up through the pole.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah, I know. I was just,
that was very cool.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you thought an electrical pole was sort of like a plug in an outlet where it had electricity running through the entire
Or do you think
thing.
a beaver was like a squirrel and they just kind of like
Look,
shimmy
man,
going up?
you never know.
You never stop learning, I believe is what it is.
You never stop learning as
Yep.
well. Mm-hmm.
And we have learned that Fred thought all telephone poles were electrical. So were you afraid to touch them?
No, I touch it. I just figured it was the outer wood is protecting everything that's inside.
The inner cord. You thought there was a cord in the middle. The wood was kind of wrapped around, and then there was a big electrical cord in the middle.
Maybe, yeah. You know, because it runs underground and then up through in the middle of the pole.
You know what, Monica? I'm going to tell you this much. I now believe Fred and his story about the chair because look at this innocent little boy over here. Okay,
you believe it?
He's just he's just learning his way through life. That guy can't lie his way out of a paper bag. Come on.
Oh man,
He thinks telephone poles have electricity running right through them, right in the middle.
I'm just glad that beaver is okay.
Yes,
you know
exactly. That beaver was saved, and Fred's chair made a noise. I believe you now, man. Wow.
Oh man. Well, we are clear on the roads. If you see anything, any power lines down or anything like that, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather today: sun and clouds, getting to 61. Pretty cool today, and clouds tonight. 45 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
I feel like your mama told you that lie once. She didn't want you touching telephone poles. Don't be touching those poles. You get a shock.
Yeah. Probably to keep me away from like the germs and all that kind of stuff. But that made me believe that, yeah.
Oh, man. That was adorable right there.
Oh, I apologize.
I love when young people learn things. And it's good.
Yeah, well.
Okay. Well, we're always learning.
Yes, we are.
I don't know what else to
Monica
say.
and Freddie Mac here to tell you about Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union. You know, if you need a loan, sometimes you need a loan for emergency situations. Sometimes it's just to renovate your own home.
If a beaver chews on your power lines, power cords, and
it lands
power
on your
poles.
house. Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, you might need a loan. And RVCCU, they have your back. They now have the new hybrid HELOC loan. Locking your balance at a fixed rate and still keep your line of credit.
Yeah, it's called the Hybrid HELOC Loan, LOCK. You lock in that loan, apply for that new HELOC loan for an interest rate as low as 1.89%. You can get more details on that, rvccu.org. They have 4 convenient locations, too, so stop in, ask about that Hybrid HELOC loan. If you live, work, worship, or even go to school in the Roanoke Valley, you can be a member. Make sure you check them out on Facebook as well. Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union, lending for life.
That was fun to learn right there.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about.
I appreciate that. No, I like it.
If you're driving, support this young black gentleman.
True, Jason. Brandon's right in on it. He says, again, ladies and gentlemen, for a low rate of 32 cents a day, you can assist with educating young black men about telephone poles and electricity. Oh, that was awesome.
We're all a little dumb.
I think it's great. What fun are you if you're no fun?
Right.
Told you, it vindicated you in your chair argument. This innocent soul can't lie. Look at this face.
I was like, yeah. What did you ask me? And I was like, yeah.
I said, wait, did you think there was electricity? You know it's just a wooden... I think I said something like, you know it's just a wooden pole, right? And there's no electricity in it. And you went, yeah. You're like, yeah. Doy. No doy. Excuse me. Good morning. Good morning. Stu. What up, Stu?
Yeah.
Ooh, ugh, Dinty Moore. Ay, ay, ay. That's like one step above potted meat. That is right on the beefaroni plane of food, right there. Dinty Moore beef stew.
Dinty Moore.
Dinty Moore. Is that Demi Moore's cousin, Dinty?
Dinty.
Demi Moore's Asian exchange student, Dinty Moore. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Ben!
What's happening?
Ben is in the house. Ben, did you know that telephone poles were made out of wood and they did not have electricity running through the inside of them? Okay. Fred learned that today. Which is good. It's good to learn. I'm always here to teach. I'm here to teach.
Well, it's just because Freddie knows so much other stuff.
That's right. He didn't have time to remember everything.
Yeah, you know.
It's you ever see that episode of Married with Children where they tried to put Kelly on a game show?
Yeah.
So they taught her all this trivia, but they filled her brain was so full that every piece of information they put in, she would forget something else. So she didn't remember her name, but she knew all the trivia questions. So yeah, you're out of space. Warning, storage full.
Capacity. Yeah.
You gotta upload some shit to the cloud, man.
iPhone 4.
Yep.
iPhone 4 brain. No, I got enough storage here. Need more gigs.
Lay a ooh ooh ah ah. Fledo, 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 flado. Fledo, dido, do, dido. Chesha, shosha, shishi, shushu. Lubba-da-bum, bubba-da-bum. So what did you do for Halloween? Play video games and do nothing?
Yeah, basically, I went and hung out with a friend.
Okay, cool.
Pass out any candy?
No, my neighborhood gets swamped like immediately. We stopped handing out candy years ago because there's just too many people.
So you're one of those houses, just because you just don't wanna.
You buy like $100 worth of candy and it's gone in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we get a lot in my neck of the woods as well. But I am a good American who gives out candy. Ben is a young communist, typical napkin-killing millennial over here. Do you use napkins? No napkins. Who knew?
I just don't eat like a slob.
Look, yes.
Okay, Ben.
All right, jerk face. Still make a mess. That's always so. Do you wash your hands every time you go to the bathroom? I just don't pee on myself. That's a little something I do. Yeah. I wash my hands when I get in there as a treat to myself. Little Zach Jackson deserves more.
What did you guys do for Halloween?
I handed out a crap ton of candy.
Oh, is that?
While my children ran around, and I didn't feed them dinner, and they just ate candy for dinner.
Sounds about right.
That's what I did.
Fred, Halloween?
Fred was moving stuff. I believe.
Yeah, moving stuff and
Fun. All right, so if I were to purchase a video game system, so as my children could use, which one would I be buying right now? I have an Xbox, an old Xbox, but I have not purchased since the 360. So I don't know if Xbox is still the gold standard or is PlayStation the gold standard now.
depends on what you like.
Yeah,
I grew up on PlayStation.
You're pretty much going to get the same with either one these days.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be able to pick up Xbox Ones cheaper because they just came up with
that new one.
Yeah, so around.
Which I don't feel like I need. I feel like that's.
Well, it plays the same games.
It's just extra fancy. And I'm not going to be running around playing Call of Duty World War II edition or anything.
Which system do you want to buy a $70 game for? It's kind of
They want to play Minecraft. If I can't find that for less than $70, I'll be very angry. Daniel texts into 52353. Fred, after the beaver in the chair thing, I don't know what to believe in life anymore.
See? Now he's all confused, you know? Hey, it is what it is, bro.
I love it. Freddie Mac learned that telephone poles don't have electricity running through them. It's just up on the top, but I do believe you felt there was some sort of electrical, just a tube in the middle.
Like a ground wire inside the tube of wood that runs up to the rest of the electrical
Understood.
stuff.
If you're driving by, beep the horn and show your support for this young black gentleman and his Lion King kite.
He really is just innocent and wonderful, isn't he?
It's totes adorable.
Yeah. We let him fly a Lion King kite last week.
Yeah.
Now he learned that telephone poles are made out of wood. All the way through.
All the way through.
And not just protective wood on the outside. So you actually, so I get it. You picture, if I were to cut a telephone pole in half, it would look sort of like one of those pizza stuffed combo snacks that you can buy.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly
yeah.
like
Pretzel on the outside, cheese
Uh-huh.
in the middle. Except this cheese is lava, so you have to be careful because you don't want to get stung by it.
Exactly.
Understood.
It could kill you. Electricity.
It would be kind of cool.
It would run up through, and then it attaches to the rest of the electrical stuff that's running across the power lines.
Did you always worry about people who were trying to staple concert announcements and other yard work demands to these telephone poles,
Yeah,
thinking
'cause
maybe they'd
staples-
get a shock?
Yeah, staples are aluminum or whatever, right?
Yep.
Or metal. Whatever staples are made out of. And so that stuff, but I knew there was enough. Deep down, I knew there was enough layer of wood there.
They were okay.
That they'll be okay. Hey, I lost my cat. But they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Stapling it up there.
Mike has texted in 52353. Fred, bless your heart.
Yeah.
That
thank
is a
you.
bless your heart
Oh,
moment.
it is a bless your
Yeah,
heart.
bless your heart.
Hey.
C's get degrees. That's
I
what
told
Fred
you.
always said.
C's get degrees. They got me degrees. A degree.
I love it.
And a high school diploma.
So
Terrible SAT scores.
We're not smart here on the show, but I know somebody listening is. And the good news is you don't got to know nothing about science.
No.
You got to know stuff about J-Lo. That's the $1,000 pop quiz. It is now 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Caller 19. You come in here. I got a good feeling today. Get all 10 of these right and win $1,000 from Blue Eagle Credit Union and K92. $1,000 pop quiz, and then Kevin Hart tickets in the No Name movie game after that.
Caller 1, caller 2, caller 3, caller 4, caller 5.
Oof, I smell terrible.
Oh, caller 6, caller 7, caller 8.
Gross.
Caller 9.
That was
Caller
not
10.
my chair. It was me. I did that.
Caller
Shame on
11,
me.
Caller 12, caller 13. Caller 14, caller 15, caller 16, caller 17.
I love how you text back
Caller
again, the
18.
same thing.
Takes what?
Daniel.
Can
What about
I
it?
hello?
Let him choose who got the better hoo-ha.
Can I
Oh.
hello? What's your name?
Text it again.
Oh.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Have you
Wants to
played
make
before?
sure we saw it.
All right, Kevin. What town are you from?
And Knoxville is in Tennessee, to answer your question from
All
earlier.
right. Hey, B, should have your radio turned off, and we will talk to you here in just a minute. Okay, Kevin? All right. One sec. We got Kevin. We got
Oh.
some dude.
We only had like one dude in this game. And he almost won. Will it be Kevin? Is it Dollar Shine?
Look, cousin. Hey, cousin.
Where's some fool? Everybody taunted too. Yeah, I was thinking Xbox.
I think you're gonna be able to pick it up cheaper than anything.
Good. Yeah, I mean, my kids at this point, they just want to play like
What I got. What you got?
Roblox.
PS4?
Oh, I see that. I'm not allowed in his club. That's what he's saying. I have a PS4.
You get PS4?
Xbox runs all the same media center type stuff if I wanted to use it for that too. except for the PlayStation actual subscription service, but I don't need that for television or anything.
Netflix and all that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's a learning curve there, though. A little, I think. At least it was for me growing up with PlayStation, and then playing Xbox in college, Call of Duty, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, see, my kids haven't played either. And then when I had them, I had a PS2, but then after that, I went to the Xbox and the 360 and that. So we've been an Xbox family in the past.
PlayStation.
PS2 is where
You got a PlayStation?
No, I got an
Oh.
Why are you looking down on me?
I didn't look down on you.
You gotta play like I'm dirty, like I'm scum of the earth.
Ew, you're gross.
You got a
Ugh.
PlayStation?
Do you eat your own?
That is what you do.
You
Okay,
eat your
we'll
own
watch the
boogers
tape
too?
later.
Nasty. What's up,
You
nasty?
got a PlayStation? PlayStation?
You know, it's right around this time. I always remember I haven't given you this. It's all right. I got it.
PlayStation?
Yeah, that's
No.
exactly how you look.
If you're driving by, beep the horn and show your support for this young black gentleman and his Lion King kite.
Watch out for those electrical poles, though.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh,
want you to
man.
get hurt.
It's let's get a winner today.
Yes,
I
please.
would enjoy that in this game. We say good morning to Kevin. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning.
Kevin, are you a pop culture guy? You know what's going on in the world?
I guess we're getting ready to find out.
That is very true. Did you go to the Blue Eagle Credit Union Facebook page and get your 3 free answers?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's a start.
Do you believe him when he said that? I know he paused for a second.
And he went,
I did do that
I
thing you speak of.
sure did.
Hey, it doesn't matter. If you get all 10, you win $1,000. I think you can do this today, Kevin. It's $10 for every one you get right, and you can pass it anytime if you want, and then we'll come back if there's time. Kevin, do you have any questions?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Good luck to you, Kevin. $1,000 pop quiz. I got to clear it out because we're going to do this right now. Question number 1, Kevin. Jennifer Garner has 3 kids with what actor?
Pass.
Who's older, Chris Hemsworth or Liam Hemsworth?
Liam.
No. How many times has Jennifer Lopez been married?
3.
Yep. In the video game world, what is the name of the twin brother of Nintendo's Mario?
Luigi.
Yep. True or false, Selena Gomez is engaged to singer The Weeknd?
False.
Correct. The Dunphy family is featured on what sitcom?
Pass.
Chris Pratt plays Owen in what dinosaur-themed movie?
Jurassic World.
Yep. Which Kardashian has more kids, Khloe or Kourtney?
Courtney.
Yes. Who currently hosts The Price is Right?
Drew Carey.
Yes. Andre Young is the real name of what rapper?
Snoop.
No. Jennifer Garner has 3 kids with what actor? Time is up.
$60.
Time is up. $60.
Yeah.
Let's run through the ones you missed. Jennifer Garner has 3 kids with Ben Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hemsworth is older than Liam. He's 34. Liam's 27. The Dunphy family is Modern Family. And Andre Young, Dre, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Andre, Dr. Dre. It's all right.
Nice.
$60, is that what you said?
Yeah, 60.
All right, $60. That'll buy you a little something at the store. Get you something nice.
Yeah.
Kevin, hang on. Everybody else, go to the Blue Eagle Facebook page now. Get your 3 free answers from tomorrow, or for tomorrow. I do believe him now. He did get all of those right, so I think he's good on that one. You'll want to get those. Get all 10. Let's get ourselves a winner tomorrow right here on the thing.
No name movie game.
Now you will team up with us in an effort to win Kevin Hart tickets. 774-9236, 800-468-9236. The No Name Movie Game. Team up with me, Zach Jackson, Monica Brooks, or Freddie Mac. We try to get you to guess movies without any names. No titles, no actors, no characters, none of those things. And again, the prize is...
Irresponsible Tour. It's coming to Roanoke. That is Kevin Hart. So get you a pair of tickets. That's going to be at the Berglund Center in January. Tickets on sale now, theberglundcenter.com.
We will start with caller 9. We will pick our 3 contestants, and we will roll into the No Name Movie Game next on your K92. Aw, hang on, Kevin.
Quick favor. I'm going to pee my pants.
K92 caller 1, K92 caller 2, K92 caller 3, K92 caller 4.
Hey, Kevin, have you won with us before? No? All right, let me get your last name. I can do it if you got to go to bed. Oh, you just say Sneed, right? Oh. Gotcha. Okay, hold on a second. Kevin Need. Yes, I'm going to go.
No, I haven't yet, but
He's on 2.
all right. The K92 Mornin Thang, Hope for the Holidays 2017 Holiday in Tanglewood with our medium Suzanne Northrup communicating to the dead. Tickets are on sale now. Go get them. Started at 8 o'clock, 7. Well, I don't know why I'm doing the phone number. Just go to K92radio.com. Also, you can text the word HOPE, HOPE, to the number 52353.
You get the link?
And that'll give you the direct link if you want to just do that right on your phone. So it's very easy. Either K92radio.com or text HOPE, HOPE, to the number 52353 to get your tickets for Hope for the Holidays 2017 with our medium Suzanne Northrup, Holiday in Tanglewood, Thursday, November 16th. And I believe it starts at 7:00. Now we must try to get somebody some Kevin Hart tickets. And let's start with 3. Okay. Line 3. Brian, good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
Brian, who would you like to team up with? You have Zach Jackson, Monica Brooks, or Freddie Mac today. Brian.
Let's go with Zach.
All right, let's go with Zach. Let's see how we're doing there. Let's move on now to Antoine. Good morning, Antoine.
Hey, good morning.
Antoine, would you like to team up with Monica or Fred?
I'll take Monica.
Okay, right. Antoine and Monica. Hang on, y'all go second. And that means, Angel, it's you and Freddie Mac, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, you will go last so you'll know what you are dealing with. The no-name movie game. We get 60 seconds. I'm going to bring Brian back in here to work with me. Brian, we're going to have our 60 seconds, and we are going to come up with as many movies as we can. I can't do any names of any kind. I guess I'm doing Monica's list since I have it here in front of me, and that means, Fred, you get mine.
Yep.
All right, we are good to go.
And we'll be ready to roll. Pass if you don't know what we're talking about, and we're going to see if we can win this game. Are you ready, Brian?
Let's do it.
All right, Brian, our 60 seconds. Let me make sure I got my timer here. Well, I do. Your 60 seconds starts now. It's a movie. She leaves the island because the island is dying and she's trying to save everything. What can I say except you're welcome? It's one of the songs. Big Samoan guy. Okay. Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Yes. Let's see. If you this is where all the superheroes come together into one movie. All the DC comic ones.
Pass.
Okay. Let's see. You click your heels with the ruby red slippers. There's no place like home. There's
Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Let's see. They carry the case around, and you always want to know what's in the case. And the guy robs the restaurant, and it kind of moves all over the place, the different things. And it says bad MF on his wallet and everything. Okay. He stands in the middle of the ring and he fights against other people, and the guy does the thumbs up or the thumbs down if people get to live.
Gladiator.
Yes. All the blue people are in this one on that other planet.
Oh, Avatar.
The timer was on. We'll pass on that one. Is 3. 3 for Brian. Hang on. I felt like I did a really good job on those.
You did. I mean, the ones that he missed, I felt like
it's been a couple of weeks in a row. I've been very frustrated. I feel like I'm killing it here, but that's all right. The number to beat is 3. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen. That means Monica is up next with Antoine. Antoine, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, the number to beat is 3, and you are pulling from Freddie Mac's list, I do believe?
Fred's list.
Freddie Mac's list. 60 seconds starts now.
All right, Cox and DirecTV. DirecTV, they are this, and you have it in your house, and this is the opposite of a gal. Put that together. It's like,
pass.
all right. So this right here is about a warrior. It's an old movie. The guy that's the star, he was, people said he was racist, and he said a lot of things. He had, he had, okay. All right. This is about, a board game, and all the animals come out of it, and they go crazy.
Yep.
All right. This is, all right. So you have, a guy, he used this as, a sex tool in the movie. And, okay, yeah, and he was
American
like,
Pie.
yes.
Yep.
All right,
Wow.
so, all right, the couple, they're together, and they are together and married now. They were together, they divorced recently, they have like 7, 8 kids, and she's boring now.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so you got a bunch of dogs with spots on them, and I almost said her name, but crap.
101
Crap.
Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians. The other ones that you missed, Braveheart. That would be the one with the racist guy, Mel Gibson, and the Cable Guy. Cable Guy. And while I'm thinking of it, I forgot to run down the other ones that I missed with Brian. Pulp Fiction was the one about the diner getting robbed and the wallet and everything. Yeah. Justice League, where all the comic people come together, and Moana was the first one. So, all right, we are all tied 3-3. So the number to beat is 3. Let's get Angel in here. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Angel, you and Freddie Mac just need to get 4 to win the no-name movie game. 60 seconds starts now.
All right, so a classic movie. The little girl is lost in.
I'm sorry, you said in. It's in the title. Go.
All right, this is matrimony. It's where a man and a woman, they get married. But a very obese person.
Pass.
Okay.
All right, this one is like an army movie. The guy is by himself, and he saves all his pass.
Okay.
This one is a TV show back in the 90s, and it was they're regular high school kids, but they turn into like superheroes.
Power Rangers?
Yes, this one is the guy's daughter gets stolen away from him, and he goes overseas and finds him.
Taken?
Yep.
Yes, this was the little blue animals or animals, and they wear the little white hats. And yes, this one, if somebody is crazy, they're acting so out of their mind,
Ooh.
Oh, so are we all tied up?
Time is up. We have a three-way tie. A three-way tie.
Wow.
Man. Okay.
So the ones I missed.
That means I will take one from my list. I bring everybody in here. You buzz in with your name, and if you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, we go to the next one.
Okay.
Yes, Fred, what's the problem here?
Oh, nothing. I was going to say the ones I missed.
Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and run down the ones you missed. Psycho was that last one you were talking about. Lone Survivor is the one where you didn't survive. My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and I did have to disqualify you on Alice in Wonderland because it said in, and normally that would be a word you'd be okay with. So let's put Angel on. Let's get Antoine. Are you here?
I'm still here.
Okay, Antoine's here. Let's get Brian. Brian, you're still here.
Yes.
Okay, first ever three-way tie here in the game. I will deliver one set of clues for one movie. Monica, you listen for who buzzes in.
Okay.
And whoever gets it right wins. Here we go. She's dumb based on her hair color, and she goes into court. And
Angel.
Yes, Angel.
Legally Blonde.
Angel says Legally Blonde, and she is correct. There it is. Legally Blonde. There you go. And I am going to take credit for the victory right here. Your king is Zach.
You needed that one.
Oh, man.
Three-way tie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it
Kevin
was.
Hart tickets. Better get in here.
I
And
know. That was a lot of pressure right
Yeah.
there. But Angel, congratulations. You do win tickets to Kevin Hart. Details on that.
The Irresponsible Tour is what it's called. It's coming to the Berglund Center in January. Tickets on sale, theberglundcenter.com.
And that is that.
Whew.
That
Good
was
game,
tough.
though, I think.
All
It was a
right.
great
I think.
game.
Yeah, I don't know.
think so.
I never know in that game. That one's all
Never
over
can
the
tell,
place. I always
but-
think, I think people like
But you
that
were good
game.
with it. You were on point
I
with
know.
your
I got to, you know what happens
descriptions.
is I'm so darn good that people like to pick me first, but often that first person is not, they haven't necessarily thought out what the situation is. But man, you
Yeah.
almost brought him back
Yeah.
in. Trying to speak directly to Brian to get him to come back in, but I will claim a half victory from Angel. Secret sound clue is next, and then after that, we do have some more prizes. Weird injuries. Monica Brooks is suffering right now.
I am.
Her boob is bruised.
It hurts.
We'll
Yes.
explain. A big mean rock tried to injure her. Weird injury. Text it now to 52353. Prize for our favorite. We got some Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs tickets. Star
Yeah.
Wars night is this weekend, and also some Earth Fair gift cards. So text 52353. Secret sound clue is next.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Sun and clouds today, getting a 61, and some clouds tonight. 45 at K92. If you, I was going to say, if you see anything, text it. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Look, if you live, work, or worship in the traffic area,
Yeah.
go ahead and let us know.
I'm just illegally blonde here.
Sleep number beds always feel so good to climb
Always.
into.
Every time you say sleep number, I just go back to my think about my bed.
Yeah, a lot of people are
Start daydreaming.
fantasizing about their bed today because they were up late. I got a report from my house. The children very cranky.
Oh no!
Doesn't
Well,
surprise me. And
Yeah.
that makes you even more excited to crawl into your sleep number bed at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And if you're not excited to crawl into bed, it's because you ain't got one. And
Well, dang!
you
like,
need,
uh-oh.
well, you don't have a sleep number
No,
bed, so
they
you're
are-
not excited about it.
It's a special bed. I mean, we get our sleep numbers. I'm a 40.
I'm
Yeah.
a 35. And I understand when you have a bad mattress, like when I used to have to stay at my grandma's house and every mattress was older than me and they're all awful.
It hurts.
I did not look forward to bed.
No, that's not good. You
No.
don't sleep well.
Because then I'd wake up and I would feel terrible. A good night's sleep is vital to pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep number beds cost about the same as a traditional mattress. They last twice as long, and 91% of owners recommend them. Best of all, right now, Queen mattresses start at only $899.99. Sleepnumber.com or go right into the store. Wards Road in Lynchburg, District of the Valley View Mall, and don't forget to tell them your Morning Thang sent you. Wow, 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 na, na, na. Man, Brian sucked. Not your fault. Like, man, those were easy. I'm like laying it down for you. I'm practically giving you the movie title. Good Lord. They got that one. That one's easy. If you can't get that one, just stop playing. Like, just don't even play. You got to quit. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey, have you won with us before?
Oh, it's Angel. I thought maybe it was you. Samantha, to answer your question, Pop Quiz plays until the day before Thanksgiving. That is the last day of the Pop Quiz.
got I said N for Alice in Wonderland. It like kind of throws you off.
Yeah.
And I'm trying so hard not to say any of the words from that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Overthinking it, trying not to say stuff.
I almost let it go, but it kind of just my instinct was to shoot it down, so I shot it down, and it was
would have been a win. I like the three-way tie better.
if he had gotten it. You don't know that. Yeah, if I ever forget to do the ones you missed, or the ones anybody missed, just
Okay. I didn't want to like.
That's okay. You
You wanted to move to the tiebreaker. I didn't want to go back.
Understood.
Okay, we're open Monday through Friday, 35:30. Of course, we will call you when the tickets are here.
Yeah, because I think people playing along, that is important to give to them. And I have forgotten a couple times here recently.
Okay.
Which is my fault. Mine fault, as they say in Germany. They don't say that in Germany. Nobody says, it's mine fault.
Yeah, I was like, Mel Gibson, I forgot what he said, but I know he said something.
I was like, I just thought that was the most random clue.
It was a lot of anti-Jewish stuff, is what he had said.
Yeah.
Very anti-Semitic was the one. But yeah, you were right. I would have known. I mean, for me, that one was always, it's the movie where all the guys are fighting and they pull up their skirts and they have no underwear on and they all show their penises and then they run like that. That's the end.
Oh, I don't remember that.
That's the big battle. They all scream and they pull up their kilts. Ah! And then they run and they fight. It's sort of like the porn version of 300. Yes.
Yeah. Was she going to pick him up?
Yeah, she'll pick him up. She works here in Roanoke, so whenever they come in,
Nice 45-minute drive. I don't miss making that drive at all.
Nope. I hear that.
He was
Yeah, I was telling Zach, when you get one wrong or you get like disqualified for one for saying the title or something, it kind of throws you because I'm so focused on not saying any words. I can't think of any other clues or whatever. Anything about the movie though. It's like,
Yes, Teresa, you did miss. Sorry.
101 Dalmatians. I'm getting ready to say it.
Right.
Yeah, you almost said Cruella. Yeah. I heard you at the. You said Cur.
You start saying things too, like, and the lady, she's all cruel and stuff, and they, crap. But really, it's not your job to worry about it. I'll put, I'm the disqualifier, or Monica is if I'm doing it. Thank you, Seth. It was eerily accurate. Believer.
I forget there was that one where
Somebody had a needle lodged in their finger. They tried to tag you in a picture on Facebook.
Ooh.
They won't. It can't. It won't send through the text. But they said they were tagging you on Facebook. Yeah, I don't want to see that.
If there's any that you like, I'm doing the clue here first, and then we'll hit it on the other side. But you can start. You got about 5 minutes to set them up. I do like the kneeing in my butt competition. It's kind of funny. Woo, woo.
needle in your finger.
Needle in my eye.
I like even when you talk about that with someone, it's like, oh god, yeah, if you had a needle in your eye.
Got nothing even eyelash in there.
Yeah, there were a lot of cute costumes yesterday. You should have got a picture of Janet.
I know. She'd already walked down the street, and I thought, I should have done that. I almost called her back, too. And it was daylight when she came, so it would have been a perfect, clear picture. She was so good.
Some kid that was same height as me, but they had the headless costume, so they had like the head was just a neck. So
Oh,
they
God.
were standing behind me. I turned around, I'm like, oh damn! Like I assumed that they were old enough to.
There was some kid that came. I mean, he was an older kid. He didn't even have like his costume on. He was holding a mask, and he walks up and goes, "Trick or treat." I'm like,
the hell?
I'll give you some salad.
Ava's friend, they usually put him in a tree, and he would drop down and scare you. And at one of the homes. I didn't see him this year. I was looking for him, but he failed. He actually did hurt himself a little bit.
Clue 5. Full disclosure. Clue 5. Full disclosure. All the clues, K92radio.com. Also on the K92 Radio app. Download that app because there are free bonus clues throughout the game. And your next guess is at 9 o'clock for over $1,500 in the K92 Secret Sound from First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and K92. Next, freak injuries. Bruised breasts. Monica Brooks. You're working through pain today.
I am.
Oh, yeah, I got to get that girl ready for you. That was the same sound effect you had yesterday. There she is.
Wait a minute.
One of the OGs of viral videos. The great Grape Stomp Girl. You know the Grape Stomp Girl? Yes. She's right up there with Chocolate Rain from back in the day.
Great. Excuse me. Oh, gosh.
And Numma Numma Kid.
A double rainbow. Hey.
Shut up.
Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. What's your name? Oh, you said Kendra?
Caca.
Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off. We'll be on in just a minute, okay? All right. Thank you. What's that? Yeah, that Atlas made my nail bleed underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Oh.
Hi, Leah. Inspirational rap goes viral.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. Hello, hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and want to talk to you. Hey, what's your name? Josh. Just make sure your radio's off, okay?
Yosh. Hello, Yosh.
Yep. Downtown. The one Josh I remember in school, he was playing baseball and a ball hit him in the face. Yeah, and then I never, because it was really serious at that time. I'm like, what the hell?
And all people named Josh from
And
this
that's
point
the only one I
forward
really
will be
I really
associated
remember
with
him. Yeah.
Josh who got hit in the face with a ball.
I was like, what? Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and want to talk to you. Hey, what's your name? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say Jenny? Kimmy. You should have your radio turned off. Okay?
Kimmy Gibbler?
Oh, okay. Hold 1 second, okay? Hold 1 second.
Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy. I don't feel like Monica. Oh, Kimmy like Kimmy Gibbler?
Talk, baby.
Demi Lovato's coming up the trending at 9 o'clock. I'm very disappointed in her.
Disappointed?
Yeah. She backslid.
What?
She did a little something over the course of Halloween at a Halloween party.
What could she have possibly done?
Fred, I'm very disappointed in her. I don't know about you.
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
I accept her the way she is.
No, I
no
think
matter what she does.
No, you're going to be disappointed because he's not a good dude.
Uh-oh.
Ah, see?
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Huh.
Furious Bueller, you're my hero. Furious, I love you so much. Fred's just an innocent young lad, is what he is.
Young lad.
Yep, we taught him to fly a kite last week, And then we let him watch Ferris Bueller. And earlier today, he learned that telephone poles don't have electricity in the middle of them.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
You do.
I'm grateful for the learning experience.
Yep.
Thank you.
You know, you probably would learn more if
What's
you
that?
purchased napkins at the store. That would help you in
A
your
napkin?
in your
How
way.
exactly would
A
that work?
napkin would help.
I'm not sure. We were having an argument earlier about how millennials are killing the napkin industry. I mean, just think of all those middle managers at those napkin plants that are really stressing out right now because they're not making their numbers on napkins.
You don't think napkins and paper towels are made at the same place?
No, I do not.
The napkin factory.
There is a napkin machine and there is a separate paper towel machine. They are not nearly the same. Point is, he's coming home, and then when he sees those evil paper towels that his wife has purchased instead, and you're putting me out of business, Marge. That's what's going on here, and you are contributing to the stress and strain on that family.
I apologize.
And I am picturing the family from the TV show sitcom The Wonder Years. That's exactly where this is going down. Working in the napkin factory. K92 Mornin Thang. Monica Brooks is here despite injury. Weird, freakish injury.
I know. I injured my right boob.
You did?
Yeah, at the gym. I was working out. We have these things. It's a big stone called the Atlas Stone. And, you have
It's a giant rock. I mean, that's what it is. And I think, Atlas, it's the story in the mythology where he holds like the whole world on his shoulder. So they make these things that are as heavy as the whole world. And then they make you try to pick them up and
we
throw
hold
them
it
all
kind
over
of
the
like,
place.
it's
You got to roll it
you
up
gotta
your
roll it
body.
up.
So it's this big giant rock that you need to roll up your body.
And for guys, it's a little different because
It
you
is.
roll it up your body, you roll it up your chest, you're fine. But for women, you got to kind of get over a bump. So
Yes,
it's like
there's a speed bump in the middle here.
There's a little
Body
speed
parts.
bump right there.
Yeah, and Monica has one of those higher speed bumps where you think it's going to scrape the bottom of your car. It's a larger speed bump.
You got a
She's-
lowrider
Yeah,
car.
she does. If you have a lowrider car, you are very worried about Monica's speed bumps doing damage to your car.
does some
You're supposed to
damage.
do it a different way.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
supposed to make adjustments when you have the
Well, it's
situation
not-
Monica has.
In this situation, though, it's not
You
really,
can't.
you can't make
There
any
is no adjustment.
No,
The
no.
exercise is the exercise.
You got to go up and over. So I was there, and Monica.
I'm okay with lifting. I can lift some,
But when you had to go up and over, it was.
Hit the bump kind of hard.
Yep, she bottomed out on her car.
I
That's
did,
what
yeah.
it was.
Pretty much. I was like, okay, well, that's an injury right
And now
there.
you have a bruise.
Yeah, just a little bruise, but it's all right.
It
happens.
seems like most injuries in life freakish.
Yeah.
It's never doing something dangerous or cool. All of the
Yeah.
times I've thrown my back out have been from either sneezing or putting on socks. That's it.
Bending over,
Uh-huh.
like, doing
That
something
kinda
regular.
mess.
Right.
Yeah.
But it does happen like that. I almost broke my neck. I told you when I was trying to model walk in the house on a rainy day.
That's right.
In heels. And I fell down in the house. I was alone. And I really did almost broke my neck.
You didn't even have your life alert.
But I had music going. I said, oh, with these heels on, I could do a model walk.
Supermodel work.
Yeah, my heels were wet. It was raining outside.
Oh,
so
and
when
you
I
did that
walked
one.
in,
I
did
remember
it.
that video that went viral for a while where that model was walking up and down the runway and her
Heel
ankle did
got
that
wobbly.
wobble.
Yeah.
That's what Monica did.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah, but it
Except
was
no one
serious.
was there to catch
one
you
was
or
there.
help you or anything.
Nah, that's dangerous. Don't
Can
do
you
that.
imagine if she died in that
Oh, God.
situation?
That would've been terrible.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
It would have made blow your mind. It
I know.
would have made the news.
That
with
would have.
yeah.
Would that been a respectful tribute to you if we had lost you to at least put it in blow your mind?
Right.
It's like,
Radio
well,
DJ dies doing supermodel walk while home alone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's blow your mind.
And then
topic.
I'd play supermodel
Model
work. We'd play
work.
RuPaul. I mean, I feel like I'd have to
Oh,
at
man.
least, I'd have to
A little
honor
Ru.
you
You
in
gotta
that
have a little
way.
Ru,
But
yeah.
you survived.
I did,
So that
yes.
is good.
Thank you.
Injuries, the freakish ones are the best kind. We will do a prize for our favorite today. If you want to call in, you can. 774-9236, 800-468-9236, or text 52353. Rail Yard Dog, hockey tickets, or Earth Fair, the grocery store gift certificate. Let's start with Kimmy. Good morning, Kimmy. Kimmy, is that you?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, let's not try that. Let's see. Is this Kendra?
Yes.
Okay, Kendra, go ahead. Freaking injury. What happened?
Well, when I was younger, me and my now husband, boyfriend then, we had a competition going on. We would knee each other in the butt. I don't
Okay.
know why. It was just fun at the time.
Just so I'm clear, you were having a competition where you were kneeing each other in the butt.
Yes, we were like 16. so-
Okay. How does one win that competition?
Well, I guess he won because he broke my tailbone.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I think he
Yeah, it was
lost.
horrible. I was getting in the car. We was going to a graduation party, and he, beat me in the butt, and it broke my tailbone. It was awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
The worst pain ever.
It's always fun and games till someone gets hurt.
Yep.
You had to go to the doctor and explain.
Yep.
Like, I just.
Oh, we were playing the knee in the butt game. Sure you were. Whatever. I know. They never believe
like,
anything.
No.
When you explain it to people, they just look at you like you're right.
But you got married, and now you have that story to tell forever, and maybe it will finally win you hockey tickets. I mean, which you always assumed back in the day. As I was at the hospital, I thought, someday I'll win a grocery store gift card for this story right here.
Right.
Can you defeat Kendra and her broken tailbone? Do so now. 774-9236 800-468-9236 or 52353. Thang rolls next. All right, and we have Kendra's info. Oh,
Call me back.
You call me. Let's see. Kendra, we have your number, and we will call you if you win, okay?
You want to call her?
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
Which one is it anyway?
With you.
Oh, and what's your name one more time? Mara? All right, you should have your radio turned off, okay? All right, we'll talk to you here in just a minute. Hold on a second. Mara is a sewing needle. K92, hello?
Ooh. I don't love that one.
Oh, what happened?
The sewing needle one. The needle in the finger or whatever.
Oh.
You what?
It's just gross. It's
Oh,
not.
Oh, gosh, what's your name?
It's not like hilarious. It's not the knee in the butt
Victoria, you
game,
should have your radio turned off.
Right. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
K92,
another
hello?
level.
Hey, what's your name?
Did you like?
Okay.
You didn't.
Hey, hold on a second, okay? K92, hello, what's your name? Okay, hey, you should have your radio turned off. And what's going on?
Had an army buddy break his penis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, we'll talk to you here in just a minute. What's that?
Twister injuries, all right.
John called back. He said his call dropped.
Okay. All right. I only need like two, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one and Josh? Okay.
Yeah, so
Kimmy
it'll
chick.
be, right here. Like, my brother-in-law tornado had like a permanent,
Oh!
scalp is missing. He was behind a horse kicked him in the head. And,
You're not dead.
yeah, he was lucky. He was in the ER, but he was
Died.
Oh, no,
The backboard is broken. It's got too much space.
No, no.
I got a video.
No, no.
Your brother.
Oh, no, no.
The backboard, it wasn't up against the wall.
Look, you need to teach your brother how to shoot. Hold on. Let's see what you can do. All right, Fred, there you go.
Are you ready?
That was worse.
That was really bad. Okay, let's see who's this one coming. I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna save it.
You don't want to do it too high because it'll hit that.
We can move it over.
Little thing.
All right, let's see.
All right, you ready?
What kind of mess is that?
Hey, man. It's a 3-point play. So I got 3 shots here. One more.
Oh my God.
Missing all these shits.
Save.
Oh, you suck.
That's such a ridiculous headline. Sports Illustrated first open casting call. Magazine gives real women chance to become models as opposed to the robots that are in that magazine. If I'm in that magazine, I'm like, also a real human, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm offended. Outraged.
That should be outraged, yes. Oh, that sounded like it went in.
That sounded horrible.
Secret Sound, 9 o'clock. It's over $1,500. And at 9:15 on the Facebook page and the podcast thing. It's not on the regular radio because it is the uncensored edition of Think Fast.
Oh,
it would be the last thing we ever did on the radio. I'll tell you this much. If you ever hear us do that on the radio, it's because we're quitting. We're doing that.
That's the only
Yeah,
reason.
we're doing it and then we're quitting. It's the whole plan is that'll be the last thing we ever do.
Oh, no.
And then we're out because
You can't fire me. I quit.
Yeah.
You'll know that type of thing.
You will know. I always say you'll never know if I won the lottery because I won't tell you and then I'll just disappear.
Oh,
You'll
you'll know.
because we're doing that bit on the radio.
Yeah, that's the day.
And we'll do it until the boss runs in screaming, "What are you doing?" And we'll go, "Quitting," and then we'll just walk out. That'll be
bad.
It will not be today. So it'll just be on the Facebook live stream as we continue to happily work for the man for however long it takes to win that lottery. Monica Brooks injured one of her speed bumps yesterday.
I did. Yeah.
It was
In
all
the gym.
bruised.
Yeah,
And
just a little boo-boo.
somebody else at 52353 texting in, they also had a random boob injury where they were pulling their sleeve up from the wrist and then accidentally punched themselves because they lost their grip.
I've done that before. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Fred, have you ever hit yourself in the nether regions before? I have not.
Or zipped yourself?
Oh, zipped.
Have you ever zipped yourself?
I've zipped before.
This one,
I've heard. I watched movies, and I don't know if it happens in real life.
I've
Guys do
zipped,
that.
and it could have been way worse. It wasn't a full zip. It was like a quick, like
Yeah.
but it was just enough. That is painful right there. Just that.
Just a little bit. Oh, this one, it'll make your skin crawl. Julie in Blacksburg text in. She was 7 years old, and she was riding her bike in her flip-flops, which I tell my daughter not to do, and they don't listen. She got too close to the front tire, ripped off both her big toenails.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So.
And as a parent, that is such a challenging time because you need to help them while also saying "I told you so," which is it's just a hard situation. Oh man,
hard to empathize.
Wow. Josh, good morning, Josh.
Good morning.
What happened, Josh?
A few years ago, I was actually working at a furniture factory on an assembly line, and one of my jobs was to actually staple the fabric to the couch.
Oh, God.
Well, I had it pulled down tight to keep the wrinkles out, and I was running across getting in a rhythm and forgot my thumb was there. And
Forgot your
stapled
thumb.
my thumb through my thumbnail to the couch and had to walk down the assembly line with my finger stapled to the couch.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's like you married your couch.
Yeah, you just dragging the couch.
Yeah.
So you were attached to the couch and you had to walk it down the line.
Yeah.
Josh, what are you
Here
doing?
comes
I
the
am stuck to the
bride.
couch. I have stapled myself to
This
the
couch is coming home with me.
I do
Stealing this
believe,
couch.
actually, Josh, that is the K92 secret sound. Josh stapling himself to that couch.
Oh man!
Wow. Oh man.
I'm sorry that happened.
Everything. Did you lose the nail?
Yeah, I lost the nail a couple weeks later, but
Okay.
other than that, I was no worse for wear.
You kept the thumb, which
Yeah,
is
that's
good.
good.
Because otherwise, how you ever going to hitchhike and get anywhere? Victoria, good morning, Victoria.
So let me preface this by saying I was a teenager at the time.
Okay. So what she's saying is this was really dumb, but that's all
Oh,
right.
yeah. I was making popcorn, the kind with the oil and the kernels,
Ah, the real deal.
Yes.
and I had the oil up too high. So it started to smoke, which filled the kitchen with smoke.
Uh-huh.
I panicked and started flinging open windows, figuring I was going to get into all kinds of trouble. And we had a window that didn't stay up on its own. So you put the stick in it.
Uh-huh.
And in my panic, I flung the window open, I shoved the stick in, and it wasn't in all the way. So the window came down on my hand, perfectly across my fingers.
Oh, all
which
of
did
them.
not break my finger. According to the emergency room, what broke my finger was, again in my panic, I dragged my hand out from under the window without opening it. That's what broke my finger.
Yeah.
All that hurts. All that hurts.
Oh, you
yes.
thought you could just pull it from
Oh
under
my
there.
God.
Oh, I can
And you
just-
know, here's how amazing the life of a teenager is. I bet Victoria also got straight A's as a student.
Yeah, she's very smart.
Did you?
Yes, actually.
See? That's what it was.
Honor roll student.
Even the ones you
No
think are
common
smart,
sense.
they're not. That's what
No.
it
Oh
is.
gosh, that hurts.
Oh man.
If common sense was a fuel, you'd be a broke down car on the side of the road.
What he said. I'm sure it's right. I lost count in the middle.
I was just
lost
thinking
track.
about the fingers. I'm
Yeah,
like, that
I
right
was
there
too.
is kinda-
I was trying to get my mind off the fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sure whatever you said made sense, but it's sort of like when Monica
Yeah.
starts talking about her family tree. I get confused real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know
I
what
don't
that
know.
is.
Yeah, that. Ow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So
Sorry about that.
Let's pick a winner.
Oh
Is it-
man.
we have broken hand, we have staple thumb, we have the knee in the butt injury game,
I'm
and
going
any of the
staple.
Texas. What you're going? See, I like the knee in the butt game. I'm going to go with that one.
Broken
Our first
tailbone.
one. The broken tailbone. You're
Yeah,
on that one?
Kendra.
Okay. We'll go with Kendra.
Yeah.
All of it's ow, ow, owie.
It is.
Right. Yeah.
Monica,
What kind of
you
competition?
you win at life. but you lose at this contest right here.
Mm-hmm.
Monica would win the
Bless her heart.
tailbone game, the kicking the knee in the butt cheek game.
Oh, yeah.
That's a game I'm not going to play that
Plump
game.
butt.
I got cushion.
You got cushion. That's what I mean. It's a compliment.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we're going to play that game, though. That
No.
sounds, that's too
But
dangerous.
you would
I heard the
win. I
story.
mean, my bony butt, I'd be broken in a second.
Yeah.
Fred,
No.
too. He's very lanky.
Can you think
Monica's
about-
knees.
I
And
mean,
can you imagine?
You think about Nicki Minaj. If you did that with her, you break your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You break your knees.
I imagine what would
gone.
happen is we would try, and we would knee, and then Monica would stand there and be like,
What?
Are we playing yet?
Right.
Did you
thought
guys
were
do
gonna-
it
I
yet?
kinda
What are you
do,
doing back there? I thought you were going to knee me.
It's random and kind of like foolish, but Hendrix does play a game where if I'm like doing housework around and he'll walk behind me, and he'll bounce off my butt and fall to the floor. Like he will just, and he does it just for whatever fun.
like
He's a kid.
it's like a moon bounce back
So
there.
he just like,
Please, and I ask this all the time, and you never listen, but I'm going to try anyway. Please set up a camera and film that for me.
Videotape.
Please. Just film that. You just
It's
set
a
your
little
camera
bouncing
up.
game.
We got tripods right here.
I know,
Just
yeah,
set up one of
yeah.
the tripods, then start doing your little housework thing so I can watch this happen.
We all want to take part in the
Please.
joy.
And then please send me all the snaps of you annoying your husband. I still want to put those on YouTube. Come on, Monica. Share your gift with the world, man.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Sun and clouds today, getting to 61. Some clouds tonight, 38. 43 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
Secret Sound next at 9 o'clock, and then we go uncensored on the Facebook live stream. If you want to check that out, it's the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. If not, you can help somebody out in Let's Be Honest, dealing with a situation with a somewhat flirty brother-in-law. What do you do?
Number one for fun. Abio.
Or the hockey or Earth Fair. I said either one, so their choice. Kendra. It was a text.
what's your
Mm-hmm.
name? Mara? Okay, Mara. Hey, I'm sorry, Mara. But,
We ran out of time.
Thank you so much for coming on with us.
We done run out of time.
Yeah, that stuff is owie. Stab me with a finger. Ew.
See, those are the ones you like. Ian Roanoke dislocated his shoulder plugging in a DVD player.
Plug it in the DVD player. I guess he was just really excited about whatever. This movie's gonna be awesome.
You know what? I'm on the warpath today because I have no patience for anybody else because they mess with me, Monica. So I don't like it. So I'm going. Well, no, I'm just as you know, I have a bit of a short fuse today, so I do not tolerate other people. So now I am emailing again the M-Gauge people to find out when in the F they are going to do anything about their sucky text system.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I have received no response on our conversation from prior either. Plenty of other things sent to me that drive me crazy, but
Oh, Sheldon.
yes. Hi, Kyle. Following up from you, whom I never heard from a month ago. Give me some answers there, you bitch. Pain in my ass. I'm done with other people. Melissa says if you could be there by 6:30 on Saturday. Show starts at 7.
Oh, okay.
I would consider 6:30 the absolute latest.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would try to get there, around 6:15 just to cover everything. And I do have a script also.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Pardon me for 1 second. Stand by. Hello. Sorry, I had to yell there for a minute. Not about you. Stuff you're not allowed to hear. Stuff that get me in trouble. All right. Let's see. Crystal, it's not bad that you're eating Well, all right, here's the question, Crystal. Peanut M&Ms or regular M&Ms? Which ones are they that you're eating for breakfast? And Gwen, I didn't bring in any candy today. Kind of just left the carnage last night.
Yeah. I'll probably bring in some.
You know how gangster I am, Monica? I picked up an entire fire pit and moved it while it was on fire last night.
What? No, you did not.
Just by myself. I picked it up like this. I'm like, while the fire was still going. I'm like, I can do this.
Take that, Tim.
Well, it was in the driveway, and I knew if I didn't move it at that time, it meant move it at 3:30 in the morning, which I didn't want to do either. So peanut M&M counts as breakfast. It's got protein in it, so I think you're allowed. I bet you a peanut, like a serving of peanut M&Ms is healthier for you than a muffin.
Yeah.
Than most muffins. I would argue that. I think that's fair. Man, if there was, see, I'm on the warpath right now. If there was a way I could contact someone directly at Facebook and let them know that their feed effing sucks, and this is like the 10th time I've had to open and close it, something went wrong. Yeah, you screwed up. I'll make it sound like it's something on my end. And if it is something on my end, then I'm going to yell at my IT department because our internet sucks. So, Nikki, yes, we are. Just not today, but we are. I think we have it on social media. I'm not sure which day, but it's on the K92 radio social media. So there's that as well. Hi, Catherine. Aww. Yeah, I am kind of all over the place as I got to get things ready around here. But you're right. I am kind of fidgety. K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac. I'll tell you right now, if you see me, Zach Jackson, out in public today, get out the way.
Move.
This is not a day.
Get out the way.
This is not a day to poke the bear.
That's all right.
You look at me funny, there might be an issue. And it ain't your fault. It's just, we all have those days. This is my public service to you. I have decided, how sometimes you procrastinate on certain things on your to-do list. Today, I have decided to nail every single petty little thing down. I'm mad. I'm furious about all of them.
Yeah.
So if you have been skating with me for a while,
You want to get it done.
on thin ice, the ice just broke and the
Yeah.
shark came up through the water and pulled you back down.
That's
so
all right. Like I said, we all have those days.
It's
Today's your
every
day.
tiny little thing. The things that you say, it's not really worth dealing with today. Today I'm like, where is that one tiny detail
Yeah.
from 3 months ago?
Where
I want
is it?
answers.
Yeah,
I
and you're getting
demand
answers.
them. We're talking freak injuries. This one 540. Dislocated his shoulder by plugging in a DVD player.
Damn. That's what that is.
My wife broke her foot texting.
I remember that.
I mean, that happened.
That's crazy.
Walking
Yeah.
down the stairs, not paying attention, missed the bottom step,
Ugh.
landed on her foot wrong while she was texting, broke her foot.
I know she was like, why?
I know.
Why?
That's one where you're so mad
Yeah.
because you just feel so dumb about the
And
entire
then you
thing.
get mad at your body. You're like, okay, you break over this tiny little thing right here.
Remember, I almost went blind while drinking. And not from
Oh, I
drinking so much I
remember
went
that.
blind. That might see at
Was
least
it the
that one you got
straw?
a good reason. I almost poked myself in the eye with one of those stirrer sticks.
I remember
You know, they put those in the cocktail. It's not a real straw.
No,
that
but it's a little
thing.
Yeah, and I guess it was like lodged in your eye,
The swizzle
right?
stick. And I leaned in to take a sip of the beverage, and it stuck me right in the eye, and it went underneath my eyelid,
You were like real life Hellraiser.
but over my eyeball.
Ah.
And so when I pulled my head back, it was stuck in there. And fortunately,
Oof.
it didn't hurt at all. I pulled it out, and everything was fine. Like it
But
didn't.
hearing something like that,
Yeah.
and can you imagine looking at you and seeing it? It just
Yeah, and having to tell the story. Hey,
Ugh.
why? What is it? Dress like a pirate day? Nah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
man.
poked myself in the eye, and that would be the. Oh my God, I'd be
Yeah.
so furious for the rest of my life. I'd be even angrier than I am.
yeah.
Can you imagine if you didn't respond to my email that day? Forget about.
Yeah, bad day.
But yeah, and I take those things out now. I don't like straws.
don't eat 'em.
Straws or swizzle sticks or any of those things. I stay away from them. I want to pay people some money. I always like having winners on this show, like
Give
right
me
now.
my money.
Give my money. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Caller 19. Guess correctly, you win $1,590. First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and K92. Good luck. Trending next. Very disappointed in Demi Lovato. She's making bad decisions. Come on, girl. You're better than that. You're better than him, that's for sure.
Oh.
Let me get the secret sound caller. Stand by. Oh, man. We're watching Rachel Ray show in the corner. You can't see it, but one of my nemesises is on. Is it nemesises? One of my nemesises? Nemesi? Is it nemesi? Anyway, I hate Sunny Anderson. I can't stand her. I think she's a no-talent hack that doesn't deserve any of the success she's had. How did she even exist in the first place? Like, where did... See? I'm one of those! What the fuck?
I know that came out of it.
Getting ready for the uncensored edition of Think Fast. So just earmuffs and shit. All the kids should be in school. And if they're homeschooled, they should be doing their damn homework right now.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's a radio
Facebook After Dark. I think you're right. No good piece of shit. Sucky. I bet she sucks, too. She was a terrible radio host. I guarantee. You know, you play that game, The Floor is Lava, when you're a kid, and you don't want to step on the floor because it's lava. Zach Jackson is lava today. Don't step on me because you're going to get burned.
You can't even glance at Rachel Ray. Oh, man.
I'm on fire on the Facebook live stream behind the scenes, and you don't even get to hear half of it. Half of it I got to mute the audio because it's too raw for even y'all to hear because it'll get me in trouble around here. Yeah, today is the day. Don't ask me for nothing.
Yeah, that hit a nerve fast. Oh, gosh.
I'm hitting every nerve.
Yes.
I am just one exposed nerve. You come near me today, forget it. Hey, Tanya.
Hey, good morning.
It's like, oh, God, no. No, see, Tanya, I'm not mad at all. I like Tanya, and I want Tanya to win some money, so we are good to go. Tanya, you're playing along. You're ready to roll here. What's the K92 secret sound?
Is it stapling paper and the stapler hanging?
Stapling paper and the paper hanging.
Staple.
Tanya, good guess, but that's not it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you, and I have nothing bad to say about
we love Tanya
at all, but I can go back into some other things here in a minute. Tanya, more money goes in, study the clues, and come back and win at noon, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. She's polite.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what to do today. Just be nice to Zach Jackson and then get the heck out of the way. I feel bad for the punching bag at the gym. That's another. That thing's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I had already worked out yesterday, and then
down.
I got some information I did not enjoy.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to punch that thing off the ceiling. I'm going to make that happen. Let's get into the trending. We'll talk about how I'm very disappointed in Demi Lovato here in just a second. But that's number 2.
Okay.
Number 3 is, have you been following these women that were lost at sea?
Yes, and it was like 5 months.
Yeah, 5 months, them and their dogs.
But they had set out for a long trip, right? And then they just kind of floated on out there.
They were going to sail apparently to Tahiti from Hawaii, which there's a lot of ocean in between those two things.
A lot of water.
And then I guess they got lost, but now the whole story is just getting kind of weird.
Like what?
Well, now people are kind of calling the story into question because, for example, they have this thing on the boat called the emergency position indicating radio beacon. You know, if you are lost, they never turned it on.
Wow. Okay. Did they not know that it was?
Well, they said, well, that's for emergencies.
Well, if you wanted to be rescued, why didn't you use the emergency beacon to get help?
The emergency beacon is for people who are going to die within 24 hours. And we were not in that position.
Why didn't you use the emergency beacon at that point?
You probably should have.
You should have. So why didn't you?
Are you grilling me?
Kind of.
Ooh, it sounds like they're using it now.
You sound sketchy.
It sounds like they're an emergency beacon.
You're grilling me? Were they doing it for attention? Were they?
That's weird. After 5 months, you didn't think, oh, we could die out here. 5 months.
And I understand what they're saying is, well, that's only for imminent danger. Okay, fine. Let that float for, I don't know, the first couple weeks. And then
Couple weeks?
I'm trying to drag this out here to fully understand.
Right. Benefit of the doubt.
Shoot, I'll be on Smith Mountain Lake. I'm using an emergency beacon. I'm lost. Like, I know what. That's terrible.
I'm on a pontoon.
I don't know where I'm at. Help me. I'm going down.
I can see mangoes, but still help me.
There's a catfish right here.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, stay calm. How long has it been? Are you
In 5 minutes.
30 minutes. I don't know. I can't tell time anymore.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Monica, actually, I believe when she gets on the pontoon, activates the emergency position indicating radio beacon right away.
At the dock. She's still docked.
Right. Well, because what she says is if it's for people that think they're going to die in the next 24 hours, she does genuinely believe that at that time.
You never know. It could be a community pool. It's like, you got to do what you got to do. I'm on a floaty. A kid pooped next to me. Yes, you need to use it. Yes.
Maybe a bathtub that's been filled too much.
Whenever.
Well, a little bit of water going on.
Number 2.
Monica, you are crazy.
You would use it.
Demi Lovato. I'm very disappointed in her. Fred, I think you are too.
All right. Give it to me. Let me know what she did.
Well, it's the fact that leaving her house at 5 o'clock in the morning and doing the walk of shame.
Shame.
Reese Witherspoon's ex, Ryan
Shame.
Phillippe.
Oh, he's no good, right?
Good. Yeah.
He's cute, but he's a bad boy. I heard.
He is.
So I'm assuming she got caught on camera, video, picture, something like that.
Well, she had a party at her house, and I didn't realize this, but I guess they dated about 6 years ago.
Oh, boy.
After she broke up with Joe Jonas, they hooked up a little bit, was kind of on the down low. He's got a baby mama, and then he's got 2 kids with Reese Witherspoon. And
That
actually,
doesn't sound right for
I
her.
need no more than this description right here to know that he's not Demi Lovato material. He left wearing a light hooded sweater, black pants, and boots while vaping. So no,
No.
he's vaping.
And you said 6 years ago. Wasn't that like 6 years ago? She was in a bad spot, wasn't she?
I think she was.
Lots
Yeah.
of
So
alcohol
she
and
dated
stuff.
him in a rough
bad
condition,
things, the
like
bad
yes.
times.
So that's not
Exactly.
good.
So even when
That's not
she's sober, she's still
going back,
hanging out or
Yeah.
whatever they're
Well,
doing.
You know, you don't know. Maybe he was just there and the party was late and then he left. I don't know that. We just have him pictured leaving the house. I'm going to hold on to hope that that's what it was. Because, again, this was a Halloween party and he was dressed like slime. So that's all he had.
Yeah.
He's just wearing a hoodie and vaping. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not a costume.
No, it's not. Maybe
Is
he's
it?
just hanging around too long. You know, when you're like the last to leave the party because you're just hanging around. Maybe that was him.
Maybe.
Lee, get out of her house.
But it's the fact that they have the history. That's
Number 1.
Number 1, there's a couple different Hollywood scandals rolling around right now, dealing with all the harassment and everything. The big one right now is the Kevin Spacey thing. And House of Cards has halted production.
They said it's it.
And they had already said this is going to be the last season, but they have halted production on that last season to kind of figure out what they're going to do, if anything, and how they are going to proceed, because that whole thing is messy. Now, Jeremy Piven, who was on Entourage, is being... There's allegations being thrown against him.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
No,
it's messy.
no.
It is messy.
Yeah, this woman says
He's
that
one of my favorite actors.
he groped her once on the set of Entourage, once at the Playboy Mansion. Now, he is saying he denies all of it. 100%. So we'll see where the story is. He does notoriously have a reputation as being one of the biggest jerks in Hollywood, actually, which is unfortunate because I like him too.
I love him.
I know.
He's great on Entourage.
But as a as a real human, I've not
it's real
heard-
life.
I've not heard good things. So we'll see where that goes on that one. And still, Demi, come on.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a shame.
upset.
So I told you you'd be upset.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Why was he there? So why was he even invited?
Yeah.
Shouldn't even be there at all.
You're better than him. You're better than Fred. That's what it is. It's me. All right, I'm going to go yell and scream and cuss. We're going to do Think Fast Uncensored edition right now on Facebook. And I'm going to pause you, Mike Posner. You don't tell me when to stop talking. I tell you when to start singing. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Got attitude right here.
Tell you where he took his pills at.
Let's be honest. I know, Avicii, you were trying to be cool. I get it. That'll happen in a minute. Let's be honest happens on the radio here in a minute. So if you want to help this person out, they need advice with their brother-in-law, flirting with them. And we are going to play Think Fast Uncensored edition on Facebook. The world is lava right now.
Yeah,
So
it
go to the
is.
Mornin Thang Facebook page. I will warn you. If you are offended by anything on earth, don't. Just don't.
Warning.
Don't even. Nope. You're not allowed to be offended by this because it's offensive. So I'm laying it out there now. Don't listen. Don't watch it. Don't.
Yeah.
Do not. You just sit where you are. You behave yourself. A Reader's Digest or the Farmer's Almanac. I recommend those. All right. Mike, go ahead. I know. You told me that too.
Such a little boy. Years
Tell
ago.
me what to do.
When this guy was like 14.
Okay. Yeah, Kevin Spacey stuff is really bad.
And so then the guy, I guess, publicly said, "Oh, Kevin Spacey touched me. Me too." You know. And then Kevin Spacey was well, I'm
It's
gay.
bad. All that.
Yeah, it's
Kevin
like
Spacey's like, well, I'm gay, so I mean,
it's
I
like
don't
the
remember doing
Weinstein
that, but I'm
stuff
gay, so.
is very is on
I'm
volume
open to gay
horrible.
now, by the way.
And then, but even though this is almost worse in the one incident because of what it is and what it involves.
He was 14 at the time.
Yeah.
So now, like, the LGBTQ community is all like, that's not how you can come out of the closet.
Right.
After,
Right.
like, harassing or sexually assaulting a minor. Like, hey, wait. You know?
Why is that his first thought?
Well, they're saying he comes out so that he can deflect basically from the other stuff. But yeah, the whole thing is messy.
Because remember the other day you were like, you're surprised? Because I had no idea Kevin Spacey was gay. And I was with somebody, and they said the exact same thing. They're like, I'm not surprised. I always thought Kevin Spacey was gay. I thought he was gay the first episode of House of Cards. I was like, really?
I mean, American Beauty, you can tell. I mean, I guess his character is just sort of weird in it anyway. Yeah. But no, he's kind of always.
Kevin Spacey,
doesn't matter.
But Jeremy Piven, though,
he's
my guy.
He's a dick. is what they say.
Oh, he played
So I
Ari
kinda
on
believe he
Entourage.
did.
You ever seen Entourage? The show or the movie? Both. Please say both.
They're the same.
Probably a little bit of both.
Good. Okay. Good. But he was.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
mean,
guy. I don't know. But, I really liked him as Ari. I'll say that. I like Ari Gold on the show.
he plays. He played my agent Paul on that show. That's really what it is.
Didn't he have food poisoning a while back?
Yeah. Remember, he wouldn't show up on the set of his movie, and he claimed he ate too much sushi and couldn't. I got mercury poisoning. They were all saying he was full of shit, and he was lying, and he was being difficult on the movie. Yeah, the
Ryan
whole thing.
Philip Felipe. Didn't he break his leg not too long ago?
Yeah,
couldn't.
I think that was him.
They couldn't film.
Well, he's
shooting.
fine now.
He was just bad news.
Ryan. Philippi.
Cute.
Yeah.
Felipe?
Yeah, you're right, Brandon. No, I mean, there's nothing good about the Kevin Spacey thing. I haven't really even mentioned it a whole lot because we are a feel good thing up in here, but people are House of
They're all
Cards
touching
fans,
one another and stuff. You know how they're all just.
All right, let me get my stuff
Oh, they're
ready here.
they're
Let's
saying
be
they're going
honest,
sale now.
is loaded.
Earlier when we gave away the Kevin Hart tickets, I said on sale at Burger King. They didn't go on sale till 10.
Oh, today?
Yeah. And the copy I had written, it said tomorrow morning. But somehow
Yeah.
translated my
It's
own.
odd that it's a Wednesday. Usually it's Friday. Usually it's like Friday at 10. So whatever.
That's going to sell out.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think so.
What's her name?
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Tall person.
Tall, hot, blonde chick.
Okay. Let's see. All right, now I'm doing my test.
Double checked everything.
Everything's in audition. There are no microphones in program. The board is disabled. Board is in auto. The microphones are on.
I'm about to get like this.
The red light is on and the madam is in. That is legendary radio personality Karen Blake in Boston, Massachusetts. The madam, as she is known, she's still on the air. And she used every night she would sign on. The red light is on and the madam is in.
The madam. I like that.
She worked at the station Danny and I worked at when we were there. We were both there at the same time. Very thick Boston accent. Big time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh.
They're very thick, and I just stopped listening.
She's curvilicious. Huge hair. Big hair. Like that big, voluminous
you
hair.
missed Zach's rant on Sonny Anderson, though.
Oh.
Sonny.
I caught the last part.
Yeah, because and I was like, that's why I wasn't sure.
Ass clown.
And she has her show, but I do believe she was a radio DJ.
I think you're right.
She was in the,
I am
like she was in the
pretty sure you're right.
military. She was in the service, and then she went to radio, and then she ended up with a show, which is. I mean, technically, that's what Zach cooks and stuff.
Zach's on the radio, too.
I know.
I heard the last little bit. I just heard those last 3 words.
It's kind of hurtful that they would put her on. And
I don't know if I've ever heard Zach's voice go that high.
This show is badass. We do a damn good show. Roanoke, no offense, and I love it here, and I have no intention to leave. Y'all are lucky we're here, because this is New York City radio.
We big time.
I mean, I'll tell you what, I have a lot of respect for Charlemagne the God and his team at the Breakfast Club. I think we do a better show than they do. I do.
I believe so.
Yep.
Charlemagne does great.
Again, but I just think as a whole, you put us up against them day-to-day basis, we eat their lunch.
We funny.
Now he's gonna fight me. That's what's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
I think he'll still win.
Well, if it gets me viral attention, then there is that. So continue to spread the word. The army will grow, and I do believe we are ready for the Think Fast edition. I want to make sure my feed is jacked up here, and I want to make sure we're actually up and running on Facebook.
Oh, it's still going?
Because the podcast thing is going, and man, I don't know if it's Facebook or the internet or something.
What the heck?
Facebook has not been the same either. Remember when it was weird the other day with the login and all that stuff and it didn't log out? Now, every single day, because what I do is when people click like on some of our stuff, and if they haven't liked our page,
invite them.
I go in and I invite them. Now, every single person says to invite. And there's people on there, I know they already like this page. So it's not like they've unliked the page, but why? What the hell is going on? Why? That's what's going on here. Yep, this stupid thing is jacked up. I don't know. Can anyone see this? Are you seeing this anywhere? Something went wrong. Yeah, Pee-wee is Breaking Bad. Angel,
I think it is working.
Anybody out there? Just go ahead and comment. Let me know.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, because I can't see it. Something went wrong. We're having trouble playing this video. You suck, Zuckerberg. Owns a whole friggin' island. He can't make his damn feed work. The hell. So I'm gonna wait for the thumbs up that somebody can hear me ranting and they know what's going on. Okay, good. Then let's go ahead and play Think Think Fast Uncensored Edition. That's what we do from time to time on the Facebook Live video stream and the podcast thing. My disclaimer to start is this. Leave. Just leave right now. Don't listen to this. Don't watch this. Don't do whatever it is you're doing because it's offensive, it's hurtful, and it's wrong.
If you're easily offended, you can't.
I think actually if you're moderately offended sometimes,
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever it is, you're not allowed to be offended because I told you to leave. So that's how it works. Now we're all grown-ups around here.
All right.
Are we all ready?
We're
Fine.
adults.
Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do this. Where's my intro? Here it is.
Don't be slow. Speed counts. Time to train your brain with the K92 Mornin Thangs. Think fast.
Do it live. We'll do it live. I'll tell you what, because
man.
it's on. I put the video on YouTube too, so maybe you're watching it there. And because we're one of those sites where ads roll and stuff. All the Think Fast Uncensored editions get this yellow warning signal next to them.
Oh yeah.
And it says this has been flagged as inappropriate for most advertisers. Do you want to dispute this?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
No, you're right on that.
Yeah,
You are
correct.
absolutely right.
Go ahead and watch Freddie Mac hold a fat cat. That one totally appropriate to put
This
a
right
laundry
here,
detergent commercial in.
It's a sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. I am not sorry. You're here.
Sorry,
You know what you're in
sorry.
for. This, my friends, is the uncensored edition of Think Fast. I'm going to give you a category. I'm going to give you a letter. And the two of y'all just have to come up with something that starts with that letter.
Okay.
And then I decide. You want to challenge my authority today? Anyone to dispute? Yeah, I don't think so. You ain't going to dispute nothing.
All right.
Let's go ahead and play the game.
man.
Let's get it ready right now. Let me move on to my thing here. Think fast. Bed. Round. Oh, it's best of 5. Round 1. Tell me one of your pet peeves that starts with the letter S.
Sex on the beach. No, sex. You know what it is? It's sassiness.
Sassiness. I'll accept sassiness.
Yeah.
And
go.
you know what?
That
I
is a
kind
lame
of
one.
want to accept sex on the beach too,
sand. Who
because
wants
of sand
right there?
If you had said sand, sand is also a
on
pet
the-
peeve.
Put a
Sand.
blanket.
No, sand still gets everywhere.
Yeah, sand is everywhere.
No, there's always sand everywhere.
Yeah.
You are correct on that. So that is a point for
doing it right.
Monica. Unless, of course, Fred, would you care to dispute that?
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I didn't
whatever.
think so.
Okay.
1 for Monica.
It's okay. Yes, sir.
You say so. I'll make it 2-0. You want to do it that way? Round 2. Uncensored. Name an animal that you think sucks. It starts with the letter H.
A hedgehog. A hedgehog.
A horse?
A hedgehog. No, they don't suck.
Tell me why the horse sucks.
Because if they kick you and you die, then what?
Well, that's a rare.
Tell me why a hedgehog sucks.
I don't want to get
Because
hit.
a hedgehog. I mean, Sonic.
No, keep going.
Hammerhead shark.
A hamster.
Hammerhead shark, I will accept. Hammerhead
suck?
shark.
A
They do
hamster?
suck.
Hamster.
Hamsters also suck.
They do suck.
Yep, I would totally
You put
agree
them in
with
a little
that.
ball and then they roll off somewhere. You got to find them.
Yep, and they smell horrible and
Yep.
they pee on you. You're
They sure
right,
do.
but Fred said hammerhead shark
did, so he
first.
gets one.
So that is a point for him.
For obvious reasons.
Yes, all sharks eventually suck, and those have weird-shaped heads, and their eyes are way on the side.
Yeah, but it's the same with a horse. You know, you can't trust an animal
Had
like that.
Fred said that,
Yeah,
their eyes
'cause I
are on the
always
side,
thought-
and you can't trust them, I would have
Yeah, you
accepted
can't trust
that
a horse.
for horse.
Ah, true.
But it doesn't matter. You got
said
your
that.
point.
Mr.
So
Ed, though.
1-1.
All right.
Round 3. Tell me something annoying that children do that starts with the letter D.
They digging their ass.
What?
They digging their ass.
I thought you said something else because you
what?
have also said that in this game.
Oh no! No! Okay.
But I will accept digging their ass. Because I do believe if you want to share with everybody, your son has a habit of doing what again with his finger while he whistles? What is it?
It's a fart whistle. And so
He has a fart whistle.
he figured out that if he puts his finger close enough to his butt, then he can create a whistle. And he does it every time he gets out of the bath. And it's just meow. It makes a little piercing meow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I appreciate his creativity. Again, if you could film that one time. If you could, here's
Catch
what it
the
is.
sound?
Catch the sound.
The secret sound is.
Yes, because we won't.
Oh
I
my
won't
God.
put a video of your son doing that to himself. But if you can get me the audio, we will redo Drake's Portland.
Yeah.
Toot, 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 toot.
One of those
We will-
songs.
Yeah, we will redo
Yeah.
it with his toot butt, with his
Yeah.
whistle butt. Yeah, and Cammie
Okay.
says, "Oh my God, yeah." 'Cause
You can
it
have
is.
that point, man. That sounded real close to. I was like, whoa, whoa,
No,
whoa,
no.
whoa, what?
Yeah. Dig in
Dig.
butt. Dig
Yes,
in butt.
dig.
Not to be confused with
D.I.G.
Monica's answer last time
Oh
we
my
played.
gosh, I
That
didn't
was
even- I was like, what?
different.
Okay.
Different in butt, as we say.
Yeah.
2-1. Fred, you need this to stay alive. Uncensored, think fast. If you're still here, what the hell's wrong with you?
He is a dangerous letter.
It is.
Man.
It is.
Don't matter the category.
I know.
What is something that turns you on? That starts with the letter C.
A cup of sexy. A cup of sexiness. You know what
cup
it is?
in my balls.
No, a cup on your balls.
Okay, yeah.
A cup on your balls?
I will accept cup in my balls.
Cup in my.
Freddie
Cup
Mac.
in your balls.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. What did you think he said?
I thought he said a cup, like he was into like a jock strap or something. Like, you know, guys wear a cup. I'm like, maybe it's warm. It's warm. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
A jock strap?
Yeah. Is it something that's comfortable? I mean,
I will
Not
I will
really.
do-
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Cup in my balls.
Oh man.
Monica Brooks. I don't know what you were saying. Do you even remember
know.
anymore?
I don't even
It
know.
was not right though.
It wasn't right. No.
There was nothing there.
Oh man.
That means we go to the final round now. Cup in my balls is
Make
a
you
correct
sweat.
answer. All right. We're going to learn something about somebody right here. I can tell you that much. Here it is. Final round. Angel says, by the way, for your son, you need to give him more iPad time because he's trying to be creative on his own.
You know what? Maybe I do.
Coming up with his own stuff.
That's what happens.
This is fun.
You start making your own fun. Don't you remember, Monica? Remember what happened to your belly button?
Use your imagination.
Yep.
Yes,
Imagination
it is.
turned your belly button into an
Burnt.
ashtray.
Yes, it did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bro, here we go.
Okay.
Tell me something gross that you admit that you have done
What?
that starts with the letter R.
reach around.
What is that? I don't even know what it really is. That's is
Have
that
you
a
done
tie?
the
Can we
reach
go to the
around?
next?
Fred,
I mean, I don't know if it's gross
excuse
for
me.
Monica.
Fred, have you?
Fred has.
I'm a heterosexual. Can I say that first?
Yeah.
All right. In college, you do
reach
weird
around.
things. You do weird things sometimes.
Yeah.
No one was naked in the making of this.
The reach around is.
I'm going to go with that was a tie, so give me another one. Keep going.
Okay, you know what? You know what?
Time out.
What?
Time out.
Yes.
What's the category again? What are we
What
talking
is
about?
He's just going, I don't know what we're yelling about.
Yeah.
Name something gross that you have done. You admit that you have done. Starts with R.
Okay.
You know what? Rubbing one down. Rubbing it down. Rubbing it down.
Rubbing it out. Rubbing one out.
I'm going to accept it from Monica because she started saying it first. You can't steal it from her.
But she can't rub one out.
Yes, she can.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, she
to
can.
yourself?
I can
Yes.
reach around and grab
That's what it's
it.
called?
I can reach around. I can do
It can
do
be.
anything.
Yes, it
Anything
can.
is possible in this world.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
I'm going to go with points for Monica.
All right, that's fine.
On that one.
You keep it.
Okay.
Ben, do you agree?
I don't know.
He
said
agrees.
yeah.
He
I
also
don't know.
he also says
He's got shame on his
this
face.
is a weird internship. Is what he's
Yes,
thinking
it
right
is.
now. He
Yes, it
totally is doing that.
Woo.
There it is, another one in the books. And just remember, this is very important because the prize is
Nothing.
nothing. Congratulations, Monica. Either we all win or we all lose. I don't know which one it is, but if you're still here, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sorry, not sorry.
All complaints can be directed to no one. Go F yourself, because there's no more here on this one. I told you not. I said not. I said don't.
Yep.
Bye.
I know that. I didn't know that's what it. I didn't know women called it rubbing one out.
You can.
Samantha said I'm innocent. No, I am not innocent. I promise.
Is there electricity
I guess I didn't realize they called it that too. I don't know. I've never heard a woman say, "Oh, I rubbed one out." Yeah, it just
in porn maybe.
Besides that.
Well, on that note, y'all have a lovely day. We have ruined it for you for today. But yes, we learned some things. We learned that we're terrible. We're just terrible people all around. That's what it is. But so are y'all, the ones that are actually here. I mean, led by Brandon. Good Lord.
Brandon!
Brandon's going to get flagged for all of his flowery language here.
Oh, is he guessing? Is he playing along with us?
Oh, he is. He is.
Hey, Uncle Mike.
Yep.
My uncles.
I was like, what?
Well, on
Don't
that
watch
note,
this with the family.
Hi, Uncle Mike. Bye, Uncle Mike.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great day. We'll catch up with you on the other side tomorrow, and we'll be on the radio here for about another half hour. Have a good one. Bye.